A quick recap. You guys went inside the Academy of Arcane Arts, where Sheena, spent most of her life, or what you call her younger self, and learning the ways of magic and arcane means, only to find out that her mentor, Trisvana, was murdered. Upon investigating the said academy, you guys found out that that there's a cult that is happening inside the academy walls, and Saul found out that the cult has something to do with an evil betrayer god known as the Chained Oblivion, a demonic god that tried to invade the material world or realm several years ago. With that being said, you guys managed to rescue an unconscious female student named Lena while being abducted by two cultists and taken to the office of Mr. Ivaran, who is apparently an archmage that teaches magic in the academy, and from what it looks like to be also a member of this so-called cult. Saul, being terrified that this is an archmage, knows that this is gonna be a problem, and you guys decided to leave the academy. So, as you guys are leaving the academy, you guys reach the garden. It is currently around, I would say, 9 or somewhere around 9 to 10 in the evening. And as you guys go inside, you see that there's a lot of people, a lot of students there gathered, with the few archmages, the old lady and Mom Syndra, as well as the alchemist. You see that Mom Syndra is doing a head count of all the students, and she appears to be panicking at the same time. You still have the unconscious body of the cultist, right? I think it's either Chris or Nar is carrying the unconscious body, correct?
That's correct.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, so as you guys see there, as you guys approach, you see everyone there. Most of the students are still wearing their pajamas or sleeping attire. Most of them are groggy from being suddenly waken up from this incident. And yeah, what do you guys do? As you see everyone's there. You're not sure if everyone is there being accounted for, as Ma'am Sindra is still currently counting the students that is still there.
Shouldn't we help with the counting of the children? Especially since Sheena went there, she'd know some of the students. So she can help.
Yeah, that could do. So you start counting. As you see Sheena helping and aiding Mom Sidra, you count 49 students, basically, including Lena, the one you rescued before. And she appears to be, as you guys discover that Mom Sidra is confused and start counting again, as if trying to repeat herself. And you see that she is, upon discovering this, that she is panicking even more.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys do?
Well, I would think Sheena would want to calm her down and just get... Really, we need to focus on the other archmages and who's there so that we can set ourselves up. It's nighttime, so we need to be preparing a safe place for them and coming up with a plan to keep them safe throughout the night, because they still have to sleep.
As you guys are talking, you start to hear Mom Sindra trying to yell out a name. Justin? Justin, are you here? Just waiting for a response.
Okay.
So what do you guys do?
I don't know.
All right.
So
As you guys are just you guys are just brainstorming, Mom Cinder rushes to all 5 of you and says, "We got a problem.
Okay.
One of the students are missing. There's 49 here. There's supposed to be 50. One of them is not currently here right now, and I have no idea where."
Okay, well, I lift up the hood for the cultist. Like, is this him?
He looks at the cultist. Nope, she's a lot younger and she's a female. And the cultist is a male on his mid-30s. And you see the students here are either, I would say, the oldest would be late 20s.
Fair.
I guess that depends on Sheena as well, because Sheena is a student. So.
Right. So, do we know the last place you saw him? Was he helping with the children, or where was he supposed to be stationed?
Well, the last time I saw her, she was with the group of other students, and then according to the rest, she was just gone. We're not sure where she is, if she's lost, or she looks at the cultists, if one of them might have taken her as well.
Oh.
Here's the thing, I wasn't being honest when you guys came here first, because I didn't want to spread panic. This is not a rare occurrence. This is not the first time a student went missing. This has been happening for a few weeks now. I had a discussion with this a while ago, earlier that morning with the elder.
Wait, you've just been letting students disappear?
Well, no. Technically, we don't know why they were disappearing, but I didn't want to cause panic, which is why
but
we
still,
were.
one child missing is
That's quite
the
a bit.
difference between the rest of them surviving. Like, you should have had a procedure, a protocol, or something in action in the event that even one went missing. You've gone.
Well,
months?
the thing was, we don't know what was causing the
No,
disappearance.
this is excuses. I'm sorry. This is excuses. These children are no longer safe in your hands.
Yes, I
and
know.
You're creating excuses. You're telling me excuses. No.
Listen, miss. First, some of our students have magic that can teleport them from different places. We have seen it done before.
And that's understanding. You would see them within 24 hours of that disappearance. But you're saying that multiple children went missing in the past couple months, and you have not seen them after 24 hours. So after 36 hours, it's safe to assume that they're dead.
Well, technically, no. We had this occurrence before, except they were not dead. We had 3 boys who went to the far plane because they feel like it. And obviously, they got expelled from doing so because it was a dangerous task. But they did appear after 2 to 3
And
days.
how long were they gone?
2 to 3 days. Which
Yeah,
caused
it's been a
panic.
month. I think after a month, there's some issues going on, and you really need to start rethinking how you're taking care of these kids. I'm so sorry, but
Yes, understandable.
creating excuses.
Did Trisvana know that these were happening, and was she investigating on her own?
Yes, she was.
So it's likely she probably found out about Ivaran then.
And what were you doing, by the way? What were you doing all this time? I really don't remember your name, but
Mom
You.
Syndra. It's Syndra. Do you want me to put that in chat as well, again?
Oh,
no.
Okay.
At this point, she wouldn't even care about names.
Oh,
She'd
okay.
just be like, you.
Okay. So, she looks at you and says, well, I've been visiting 3 planes of existence. The far plane, the ice plane, and the wind realm.
And did you let anybody know?
Well, like I said, we don't want to cause panic. Which is
I
why...
think you're in on this. I'm sorry, but I think you're in on this, and I cannot trust you for going forward. These children are in danger. So I'm sorry, but
I
can't
guarantee
trust
you, miss, that I have nothing to do with this. I
Oh,
certainly
I've
guarantee
heard
you.
a lot of things from people. I really do not trust you, though. I'm sorry.
Understandable, but it is.
Well,
I
Syndra,
get it.
I
It
think
is
at
also
this
my.
point, yeah, Syndra, I think at this point, you need to let us know how many kids and how long, and if you're speculating them going to a different realm, how many of you need to list what their abilities are so we have an idea of narrowing where they could be, or and I know some of these kids are mischievous, but I agree with Narissa that a month, that's probably why Trisvana wanted me to come and help these people so I wouldn't be involved in anything that was going on,
Well,
or at risk, I should
uh-huh.
say.
Well, the thing is, we don't teach students teleportation, in especially teleporting from a different or plane shift spells. It's completely illegal because there is no guarantee that they may come out of it from the other side
Then why do
alive.
they know it?
Sometimes they sneak up getting spell books from archmages, apparently. It happens. Which is why we don't control what they do. And when this happened before, and of course they came out alive at that time, we didn't think much about it other than trying to find them. And when we couldn't find them, that's when that's when we start to fear that something was up. Like I said, as much as you guys may think I am involved in this, I have nothing to do with this, nor did I know that there was a cult happening inside the city walls.
And honestly, you are just very unobservant and kind of an idiot. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. You are kind of an idiot.
I was outside the
And you're
material
very
world for a
irresponsible.
week.
I'm very irresponsible.
He just sighs. I get it. But trying to look up 50 students is not as easy as it looks when they can teleport.
I don't think you should really be a professor or whatever your job position is anymore. I'm just saying, like, if you can't take care of 50 students, then you got some life, like, choices to rethink.
And we're here now, so we can help with trying to help at least protect the ones who are here. But more importantly, we need to know how many are missing so that we have an idea.
Well, there's currently one missing. There's 49
Just
here.
one.
There's supposed to be 50. One of them is still missing. I have no
Right.
idea
Well, I'm
when.
talking about how many through the past months, how many are documented or known to be missing still that you haven't dealt with.
Oh boy. I would say this is the 6th or 5th, rather.
And you say you care about these children, but you can't even recount how many have gone missing.
Well, yes, true. I guess you got me there. She's just panicking at this moment, as there is what is there? And you see the what you call the alchemist dwarf approach you guys and says, "Are we gonna be spent talking about missing children, or are we gonna find the other one who is completely missing? Because technically, if one of us leaves, they might adopt or attack another one."
Well, how many archmages do we have, and what can we do about fortifying what we have now with the grounds that we need to make away from the school, away from the academy?
Mom Syndra says, "It's just me and Shilaila here." Yeah, she points at the old lady. We're the only archmages left. Most of the students and the archmages left after the incident. We were supposed to evacuate them the next morning. Until this happened.
Okay.
So I fear that if I leave, if ever I try to find the other missing student, I fear that if Ivaran is indeed involved in this, I fear that he's gonna attack again, and if he killed Trisvana, he could probably kill one of us.
Well, he did, because he told me in a message directly in my mind that he is the one who killed her.
And
So-
where is he now?
he's still in the academy. We heard and saw a big flash coming from his room.
That could be a bad sign. So we have no idea. So chances are the student could be in there.
Do any of y'all have divination magic?
Yes, we do. For what reason exactly are you asking?
Well, I mean, it would be useful for finding the missing student, wouldn't it? You can, like, scry their location?
We did try that, yes. Something tells me whatever is going in that room is preventing us from scrying.
So they're either dead. If I'm correct about scrying, they're either dead or something severely bad has happened to them.
Oh no.
And you've just been sitting there idly.
There's also a possibility that they might not be on this realm anymore.
That too.
Well, the thing is, we're currently waiting for the city guards to arrive, and hopefully they can accommodate
Oh, good.
us.
Let me get my money out.
They can accommodate for the students. Unfortunately, they won't be here until 2 hours. So, as much as I wanna wait, I don't. And I can't leave the students behind because one of them could potentially go missing again. And if,
Oh, you're right.
so,
You know what the best part about this is?
one of us is gonna go there. At least find out what's going on inside his office. And why we can't scry inside.
Well, my guess would be that there has to be a resonating presence that has been implanted in that office for that to happen.
Well, it was a blue flash, so I don't know if that means anything.
You're asking the barbarian?
It could be a spell that prevents
Everyone
scrying.
in general, I'm just making a general statement.
He looks at all of you,
Yeah.
says it has something to do with probably a spell that prevents scrying or something else. But the longer we wait here, the more chances that student would not last long. He looks at Sheena. I can't believe I'm relying on a student to do this, but I also can't leave 49 students behind. I'm gonna count all 5 of you to do this for me. I know this is much, and I know it's my responsibility to take care of the students, but I have to wait to make sure that the 49 students won't become abducted as well. What is going on in here?
Yeah, but how can we really truly trust you? You can't even keep count of them.
Marissa, I appreciate what you're trying to say, and I appreciate your anger, but let's also face the facts. Yes, somebody really screwed up. Yeah, somebody dropped the ball. But is this going to stop what's going on, or is it going to make us worse?
I just don't trust her at this point.
I'm sorry, it is my fault, technically, yes. But when you have 50 students who can cast teleportation spells and can go to every part of the world they want, technically that is...
And you said that it was illegal, and why
Yes.
do they even know it? So
Because sometimes they do stupid things. They're still
why
children.
would all 50?
Well, not all of them, just a few of them. Some tried to sneak in spell books, try to learn more powerful magic, which is why we don't technically teach powerful magic around here, because things like that could happen. And when they don't teach them things like that, they become desperate and try to steal spell books. It happens. Magic can do a lot of crazy things, and sometimes those crazy things you don't have control of.
Then you set an example for them. Like, you're just letting it happen. That's the issue.
So you're telling
Yeah,
me,
you
Marissa,
should just-
that you did everything that your parents ever told you to a T?
Yes, I did. That's why I'm alive.
Well, unfortunately, in these halls, there's much mischief to be made. I've been known to do a couple of little things on my own, but it was never to that degree of disrespect towards our teachers, though.
That's what making...
Say that again?
That's where making the example comes in. Turn a student or two into a ferret and shake them around a little bit. They won't do the same thing twice.
Most of the times it never worked out in their favor anyway, I'm sure. But you mentioned the spell book, and I know Trisvanas was missing, so could that have happened prior to whatever attack was going on in there? Is that a possibility?
Yes, I guess. That's a possibility indeed. But like I said, it's because we're dealing with magic here, or whatever magic. Honestly, we don't know what they're doing with the student. That's what
Right.
I'm terrified of. And if if the other students that went missing before did not come back, chances are if we do not hurry, this one won't as well. And you see the alchemist dwarf Baroli interference says, "How about this? Me, Syndra, and the other archmage here will keep watch, as well as I'll keep watch for the cultist with you. And if this cultist tries anything funny, he grabs a wrench from behind his waist. I'll deal with them. While the rest of you, considering you know how to deal yourselves, maybe try to see if the student is still there, hopefully alive."
Narissa.
Yes.
I was told that you have a few new spells, correct?
I've been messing with my kalimba, but not.
Well,
many.
we've already seen that you can charm people and get them to talk, correct?
Yes.
Can you ensure that they can tell the truth when they talk?
I already stated I could do a zone of truth, but things did not go as planned inside the... there.
Well, then why don't we wake this man up with a bit of healing, and then charm him, and then zone of truth, and then see what he can tell us before we jump in blindly into what is obviously a trap.
Do we have the time?
This should only take a minute unless you guys think it will take longer than that, as Saul looks at the rest of the party.
No, I think that's a good idea. We were going to use the truth stuff on Ivaran anyway, so...
As you guys are talking, you guys suddenly hear a shrieking female scream. As you see the alchemist, Mom Sidra, and the rest of the students look somewhere at the balcony. Oh no.
Oh no?
And you just see Mom Syndra, what you call rushing inside. What do you guys do?
Rushing back into the academy?
Yep. Yeah,
So
you.
she's abandoning all the students there?
No.
Yeah.
There is what you call, there is another archmage, and what you call the alchemist as well as with you.
Let's just tell Sindra to go back and we'll check the yelling, because obviously whoever can, obviously they can kill archmages like nothing. So yeah, let's just tell Sindra to go back.
Yeah, might as well chase her to make sure she doesn't catch the dead.
All right,
Right.
go on onward.
Okay, you
I
got
could also
you guys follow
possibly,
some.
if
Okay.
there's animals around there, I could do the animal friendship and...
There are
see
no
if-
animals currently here. The only animal you see is Saul's owl. Technically.
Well, that ain't gonna work.
So, I go ahead and look at you and go, so here's the deal. I've still got unconscious guy here. We need to tie this guy up so he doesn't vamp out, and gag him so he doesn't say things and get out if he's magical.
The dwarf interferes says, "I can do that for you." And he just
Nice.
grabs a rope and just ties the unconscious cultist.
Okay, and now, does someone have an article of clothing we could stuff instead a mouth?
I've still
don't
got
have any.
some socks.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
get a kid over here. Let's take his socks.
Alright,
Grab a kid.
I
Bring
Okay.
your socks. We'll replace them
take
later.
socks.
Yeah,
put
I guess
socks
it's easily
in the mouth.
done. You guys do it with no problem at
And
all.
I'm like, alright, Sir Dwarf, could you watch said unconscious person while I possibly charge off to my death?
Already ahead of you, and don't die.
No promises. I just charge in.
I don't blame you.
I've seen the kind of abuse you can take firsthand. I think you'll be alright.
So charging in towards the source of the stream.
Okay. So, so Nar just charges. What about the rest of you? What do you guys do?
Well, we follow Nar.
Following him.
Follow my party.
Yeah, specifically behind Nar, so a fireball does... Okay, specifically like 40 feet behind Nar, just in case he gets exploded.
Okay. So the rest of you follow Nar,
That's the spirit.
and
Yes.
who's following Syndra, and Syndra is just looking at the hallway, screaming, "Justin!" With intense panic on her eyes. What do you guys do?
Look around to see if we can find the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so how would I would say this? I would say roll perception check to all 5 of you to see what.
Let's see, I've got a whopping 16.
Okay.
My owl's doing the help action like always. Hey, not bad.
I only got a 3. Shanna got a 3.
Okay, so yeah, you don't see anything.
And I got 14.
There is a 7. Okay, so if you get, if you get above 10, you would see that one of you would see that the student, a female student is being dragged by his arm and being pulled by a cultist inside Mr. Ivaran's office. And you see the student is just trying to pull off until this cultist grabs something from his pocket and then puts it on the mouth of the student.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Making her look unconscious, making her unconscious, and then the cultist sees you guys looking, and then panics and then just drags the body closest to the door.
Oh,
I shoot him in the...
bull rushing. I'm just full bull rushing.
Okay.
I want to try and shoot him in the knees.
Okay. I would say yeah, roll. I would say Ernwin, roll attack to see if you can just. It's gonna be. How does half cover work, Armani?
What's up?
How does half cover work in terms
Half
of?
cover gives a +2 bonus to his AC and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Yep.
So
he gets an AC bonus of +2.
okay. So roll attack to hit. Okay. Yeah. Roll attack to hit. Let's see where this goes.
Only 13.
Ouch.
13. Yeah, I would say you miss basically. If you roll a lot lower, you would have shot the student.
Uh-oh.
So yeah.
What does hitting the door with full force do?
So you hit it basically, and as you see, Nar just rammed this door. The door completely both open, wide, swinging open. Nar, you enter this what you call huge office. You see in front of you what you call a table, a desk with a bunch of papers, a red cushioned chair. You see a bunch of bookshelves and a window looking outside this academy. And you also see behind this table and chair is a bookshelf that is angled slightly and what hints to be a secret tunnel leading outside of this room.
Okay.
And you see hints of torchlight coming out of it.
I just roar angrily and just run towards the bookshelf and rip it open and just start charging down there.
Okay, what about the rest of you? As you see, just Nar went for it.
You said there's no one in the room, right?
Nope. Currently, no.
Might as well follow him. I'm gonna try and lock the door behind us so no one makes an escape back that way or comes in after us.
Okay, so this is said and done. So, who else? How about the three of you? Are you all following? Saul, Narissa?
Yeah, just following.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Narissa? Are you following or do you have other plans in mind?
mean, I'm not one to be on my own, so I'd follow.
Okay, so as you follow, nor being the going head first on this, you see that this tunnel is unfurnished. It's just made of solid stone with a bit of moss growing on the sides, and after about, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes, you start to enter this small room. This room is about, I would say, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about 45 feet long and about 25 feet wide. What you see is a chamber that there is a what you call, in front of you is a stage, basically a raised platform with a set of stairs on both sides. In the middle of this stage is a stone slab, like a bed, that has a series of chain manacles, what you call chain manacles attached to it. And behind that slab is a giant statue of a weird demonic creature that has wings and robes, basically. This room is made of dark stone, moldy stone, and you see in the bottom of the stage has a series of bones, basically. Some appear to be very old. And you're not alone, as you see the female unconscious body, what you call the female unconscious body of the student, tied in this table, and behind her, standing behind the stone slab where she is laying down, is Ivaran. And surrounded this stage is 5 cultists, appear to be chanting something. And Ivaran looks at all of you with a glee in his face and says, "Ah, Sheena, so glad you could join us. I was beginning to worry that you would be too scared to even avenge the death of your precious mentor. And I see you also brought your friends." And starts to look around. And then she looks at Nerissa. "You, my dear, turns out you have a bigger purpose. Someone is looking for you." She looks at Nerissa with a glee of smile. "And it turns out that the plans could not go in action until, that you would come with me. But that's a conversation for another time, as I have to deal with your friends. Unfortunately for all 4 of you, you have to go. So come and be a witness, a sacrifice to the new age. Everyone, I want you guys to roll initiative, as this is happening."
Hoping and praying this Archmage doesn't actually use the Archmage stats.
Well, we're about to find out.
Also, okay.
Okay. 22 for my initiative.
Wait, Nar?
Got a 10.
Wait, I'm just gonna... Chrome tab. No. No, not a Chrome tab. One moment.
So good.
Let me know if you see it. Alright, so
I
this...
see a bloody table, I see Professor Snape, and several cultists.
Yep.
We see Dumbledores. All the Dumbledores. Anyway.
Oh, you see several cultists as well. Alright, so... Nar, what's your initiative?
I rolled a 22.
Oh, damn, 22. Okay, next.
Just
Saul.
Armani. Or no, Arwen. I just beat Arwen.
Saul.
Saul got a whopping 10.
Okay, Nerissa.
5.
5. Okay, Erwin.
21.
Oh, damn. Okay, and Sheena.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, good. Alright, so I'm just gonna lay this. Nar being first, then Nar. One moment. I'm gonna do this, and then Ernwin being next. And then Ivaran. And then 46, I would say Sheena. Cultist 4, Cultist 5. Oh god, Cultist 1. This 3, 2, 1, and then Narissa. Alright, so Nar, what do you do?
Alright. So I activate Warpath and charge the first cultist with my greatsword, and I just go, "You die now."
First cultist, so Cultist 1 here.
Sure. I'm actually going to plow straight through the middle because I want to take the most damage out of everybody else.
Okay.
Because I can take it. So I'm going to go straight down the middle.
Okay, so
Towards
here.
the table. So I'm
Oh,
just
towards the
basically
table.
Cleave a path.
So 5, 10,
I'm going-
15. Or are you passing through them? I'm guessing you're passing through them. 5, 10,
No,
15.
I'm going to go ahead and hit that one right there.
Okay, so here. This guy.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, roll a to hit. They're not very strong
Oh,
because they're small.
Confirm natural 20.
Oh shit. Okay, roll attack. It's probably overkill at this point.
Because what new system is just max damage, right?
Yep.
So it's 12 plus
Oops.
5, and a greatsword is what, times 2?
Okay.
Greatsword's just another 12. You said it's max damage, so that's 24
24.
plus
24
plus your
plus,
strength.
so that's for 29 damage.
Oh god. Yep, that's too much. Yep, he's dead. You just charge. You see Nar just grab his axe and then swing it on top of his head, breaking the mast in half, and then this cultist falls limp in front of Nar.
And at that point, I'm just watching the blood spray and screaming, and then I'm just pointing at the other cultist and screaming out an epistle. Your
Okay.
god is weak and puny.
Oh god. So the other cultists are frightened, but you see Ivaran is not terrified of what he sees. He looks he even looks looks at smiling at you, basically. All right, so what else? Is that your action? Your turn, Nar?
I think that's everything that I can actually do.
Okay, so Ernwin, you're next.
I'm gonna take 2 steps to the north,
1, 2.
and I'll might as well take a shot with my crossbow at the big bad.
Okay, so number 1, I'm guessing.
No,
Oh.
the dude behind the table.
Okay. Go for it.
19 to hit.
9. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Right, and I got a 10 for damage.
10 for damage. What are you using? You're using your bow, right? Or your crossbow, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 10. So that's gonna be 5. Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action dodge.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, you can't bonus action dodge. You mean bonus action disengage or something?
Oh, disengage or hide.
Oh,
Yeah,
You're not a monk. Get your
oh,
axe
right. That's my B. I've used that out of all the times I've used this character. I've used that as for my bonus action like twice.
Okay. So it's either disengage or hide, basically. Unless that's what you're...
Well, there's nothing to disengage from,
Or,
so
yeah,
I
or-
guess that's it.
Okay, so
That's
next...
my turn.
Next is Ivaran. As you see him just pull the pull the dagger, pull the what you call the bow or the arrow stuck in his chest that that Erwin shot him, and says, "Well then, I see that you guys are ready in for a very splendid presentation. But how well do you play in the dark?" As he's gonna cast darkness, basically. So.
Oh shit, that's magical darkness. Not well at all.
Mm-hmm. So let me just look, and so
That's a 20-foot circle. That's literally the whole map.
yep. So one moment, as I'm gonna be looking some stuff here. Oh
But
boy.
that means his own Goonies can't see in the dark either, right?
Unless they're warlocks or something.
Yep.
Okay.
So
that
I'm
means
assuming
you're just
he's
a fan.
actually a warlock and not a wizard, because that would mean he's blind as well. Unless he has true sight or some other bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe.
One moment, as I'm trying to check on things.
Yeah, Saul literally can't see nothing, huh?
So you guys are what you call okay,
So
so
even those of us with dark vision can't see at all. Right?
yeah,
No, it's
yeah,
magical darkness.
and you have this advantage basically on attacks. All right,
Well, we
so
would have disadvantage, but DM, does his can his Goonies see in the dark?
well, you don't know because you don't see anything.
We don't know for a fact because after all, he is the DM, so he could say they do or don't, but he
Yeah.
doesn't have to tell us.
You're right.
Because clearly you don't see anything. So everything just went black, basically. You still hear movement around you, but everything is just black. You don't even see silhouettes at this point. But you can hear what is going on, basically. And you just
Damn, and I'm not 14th level.
and you just hear Ivaran watching. So now this is gonna be interesting. And what you call? Wait one moment. I'm gonna check his spell slots because darkness is what level?
Second level.
Second level. Yep.
Yeah, I have a lot of things memorized for D&D for no reason. It's kind of dumb.
No, I did that because this is why I didn't read the freaking DM's guide because I'm gonna have a headache by the time I'm reading it. So yeah. Alright, so now alright, so the next on the turn is gonna be Ivaran Sheena. Everything just went black basically.
Yep.
So you still hear movement in front of you, and you hear Nerissa and Saul beside you. So you know there are people around you. So what do? You can still move. It's just that when you attack, it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Of course it's going to be at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
So crap.
Actually, this is the first time I'm using a powerful NPC against all of you guys.
So
You have inspiration? I could use do you have bardic inspiration? I could use
I
some
do
if you have any.
I will give you bardic inspition. I'll do
Okay.
that, Saul. And then what
Thank you.
I will do then that will help me out because I'll use prestidigitation, and
Yeah,
I
there
will
we go.
instantaneously light a candle or torch or small whatever campfire. Whatever is lightable, I'm lighting it.
The thing is, as you light,
cool.
as you light the object, Sheena, it only lights the object, but it doesn't. It appears that this light is having a hard time penetrating the what you call the darkness around you, as if the darkness itself is trying to stop the light from reaching a distance. It helps you see the people next to you, but it's you could still barely see. So
Sticking your hand in muddy water.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, anything else I do would also affect them negatively, so I can't really. I don't want to.
Yeah. You can still attack, but you know that there is someone in front of you with a sword. So
Well, then, if I can do physical attack, I would like to use my quarterstaff.
okay. Who are you
move
attacking?
towards them. Move towards the person that's directly in front of me, number 3.
Okay.
Where you think they are, anyway.
Or where I think that they are.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you know that there's someone in front of you. So you, as you approach, you hear an unfamiliar voice, which you believe to be a cultist of some kind, who's also panicking. So you're getting an idea that even them could not see, or at least the cultists could not see in the
Wait,
dark.
the cultist can't see or can?
Can't.
I think
Or
his name cannot.
yeah, can't see in the dark, or at least
Okay,
that.
so then that means her attack is made with normal because both
Both are at a disadvantage.
no,
both
made
at
with normal.
disadvantage.
Yeah, both
It's
both
made
have disadvantage. So he has disadvantage as well if he attacks Sheena.
Yeah, but he's also heavily obscured, so he can't. Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. You're Gucci. Never mind. I think I'm being an idiot. Yeah, you're good. It's at disadvantage. Never mind. I'm dumb.
Both at
Okay.
disadvantage. It's
Yeah.
no big deal.
For some reason.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking of it wrong. I was thinking of blind, not heavily obscured.
It's all good in the hood, kids. Let's play some D&D.
Okay, so what you guys doing?
Well, when I get my turn, I'm gonna murderize some more people, but it's not my turn.
Right.
Oh yeah, whose turn is it? Is the real thing?
But still, yeah, so
Yeah,
did
Sheena.
I hit him?
So roll attack, basically with disadvantage. So roll 2d20s and take the lower one. For some
Okay.
reason.
Well, here we go. Take the lower one?
Yep.
Okay, that's a 10.
10, you miss basically as what you call as you attack. He managed to whoop what that, and he just managed just in time to evade your attack. Okay. Anything else?
Yes.
Can I continue moving forward?
Mm-hmm. You still have, I would say, you still have 25 feet of movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move me approximately 10 forward.
5,
can't-
10. This is a ledge, by the way. So,
Yeah, that's a what?
a ledge.
That's a ledge.
So this
So I
is
have to climb up.
okay. So I would say roll acrobatics or athletics. Is it athletics? I'm still confused with acrobatics.
It's either or. Depends on what the DM lets it be.
Okay.
What relies on strength, Armani? Is it athletics, right?
Athletics.
It is
but-
athletics and acrobatics. Both.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
athletics requires strength, but climbing could be athletics or acrobatics. It's
Oh no,
just
acrobatics
recall.
is dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity is acrobatics. Dex with speed, basically. So I would say athletics. Roll athletics. So roll a d20 and add your strength modifier, right?
Yep.
Right.
So that would be a total of 14 for me.
Yeah, that's enough to climb. So you just managed to climb this edge. So you're here. You feel an unconscious body in front of you.
Okay.
All right. What else?
I'm good. Pass turn.
Okay. So next is gonna be cultist 4. So 4 is going to try to attack Narissa with disadvantage because it's dark.
So
Eight. Nope, that misses. Narissa, you know that someone's coming for you as you manage to just slide away just in time as you hear a swish of some sort of blade in front of you. Alright, next is gonna be cultist 5, 16. He's going to 5, 10. He's gonna attack Nar with disadvantage. 18, 14. 14 doesn't hit, right, Nar? I'm pretty sure 14 doesn't hit. Okay, you managed to what you call swing your great sword just in time to reflect the attack of this cultist. So, oops. All right. So that's that. Okay. Next is gonna be 5 cultist number 3, which is dead. No, 2 is dead. So 3 is gonna attack again at Nar. Nope, that misses with disadvantage. And cultist number 2 is next. Is dead, and cultist 1 is gonna attack for Nar as well, considering he's the biggest threat. Also miss. Alright, Narissa, your turn. You know that there are what you call movement in front of you that doesn't appear to be familiar.
So this brings up a few questions.
Okay.
If I were to use Dissonant Whispers, since it only requires somebody to hear it, would it work?
Yeah, I would say yeah. If it doesn't require sight, yeah.
Okay. And if sleep, its components are VSM, but I can in general just target an area. Would that work?
If it says it targets an area, then yes, I'll allow it.
Okay. So I'm gonna use sleep.
Okay, so I'm guessing all the cultists would
wait.
be.
That's a... what is it? Well, how big is that? Creatures within 20... That's a 20-foot circle. That's the entire room.
Oh yes. Yeah, pretty much.
So you can put us all to sleep if you want.
20-foot circle.
No, she'll get all the cultists first, I think, yeah?
Unless they have more health than us.
Let me see. Yeah.
Well, if everyone goes to sleep, you can take solace in the fact that I'm immune.
Yeah, everyone is immune to sleep. So
I'll shake y'all awake.
No, I would say in mentality state you won't target your friends even though you cannot see them. So no, because this doesn't require sight. So unless
Can Sheena do a reaction, use shield to absorb the magic and use it for later?
no, I would say you don't have to because this won't affect. It will only affect hostile. I'm gonna name it now.
Okay.
Unless you're targeting it specifically to a friend, then no. I would say no. You would not. You won't be enough to target your friends. So no. So yeah, you could use it depending on the range. So it will only affect the hostile ones, the hostile creatures. It won't affect your friends or you in general.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
so
no, you'll definitely get all the cultists then. But
Yeah.
I think Snape there is also an elf.
yep. So it is.
Well, that's 33 sleeping damage, so that's 33 damage total. Subtract the lowest HP from it each time until the pool becomes 0.
Is it 33 all in all?
Yeah, 33 total.
Okay. So one moment, as I'm gonna do math. 9, 18, 33.
You would have to cast Locate Object on something Ivran's wearing, not Ivran. Ivran's a creature, not an object.
So
Yeah.
the metal.
Yeah. Or what?
You'd be like,
Locate
I
creature.
cast
Yeah.
Locate Object on his pendant or something.
Yeah. I mean, technically that is that is a possibility. Yeah. So you hear 3 of them at the very least. 3 cultists just falls unconscious, basically in front of you. 1 is still awake. All right. Anything else, Nerissa? So far, you're doing good. Not gonna
I'm
lie.
going to Bardic Inspire Nar.
Nar's feeling pretty damn inspired.
Okay.
Inspired.
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 Inspiration!
Alright, so I would say roll that. Is it you rolling or Nerissa roll how
It
much?
would be Nar rolling, but he would only roll when he's going to be using it.
Okay.
Roll the
Okay.
future 5 for my next...
Okay, so keep that in mind, Nar. Alright, so next is gonna be top of the round, Nar. Everything went black.
Wait, Saul never went.
Oh yeah! Shit, I keep...
Saul never got to go.
Wait, darn it. I'm so terrible at math. So, alright, so, yeah. So, your turn first. I'm so bad at math. Wait, one moment. Okay, so what do you do?
Okay, I move diagonally downward, like 15 feet.
5, 10, 15 here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I move to the right. Then I move to the right 15 more feet.
Move to the right, 15 more feet. 5 and 15. Okay.
And I still know that Professor Snape was standing there, right?
Yeah, I would say,
We
yeah.
can assume so.
Okay, so I'll send my owl out to do the help action, so then I attack with normal. I bring out my holy symbol, and I'm gonna try to smite this fucker.
Okay.
Smite.
See how this goes.
No, there's no dex save for that, right?
No, it's an attack. I'm attacking him.
Okay, roll attack. With disadvantage?
I roll it with normal.
He's got the help action.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
Yep, that definitely hits.
Okay, so as I bring out my holy symbol, I chant, "Glorious Lord of the Heavens, cry havoc, and with your wrath lead my enemies to their doom." And I cast Chromic Orb at level 2.
Oh, okay.
32 lightning damage.
32. Holy shit, ouch. That's gonna hurt. Okay, 32. One moment. I'm gonna do more math. So, Nar and then...
So much.
So much math. Wait. Ivaran.
Well, that's my super move. I'm out of super moves. Anyway, it's a
4,
32.
5, 3, yeah. And so, I forgot to put you on the list, that's why. Darn it. Alright, so 32, right?
Yeah, lightning damage.
Yeah. That's gonna hurt a lot. 32, so that's 5, 3. Ow, that hurts a lot. You do hear him clench in pain. And he looks at you and says, "Well done. Now it's gonna be my turn soon. So pray that you still live the day." And next, Nerissa, you're done, right?
I yell in the darkness, "Sheena, if you can see him, please knock out his magic stick or shut him up, please. Pretty please."
Alright, so Nerissa, you're done, right? You have done what you need. So now, stop of the round, which is Nar again.
Nar is going to murderize said cultist in front of him, or so he thinks.
Okay. Roll attack with disadvantage.
Okay, so that's that. My disadvantage would be a 9 plus 5, so 9 plus 5 plus 6, so that's 15, 21. Is that right?
21. Yeah, that
9 plus
definitely
5 plus
hits.
6.
9 plus 5 plus 6 is...
Where are you getting the plus 6 from?
My 6 attack bonus with a greatsword. So my natural roll was a 9.
Okay.
Attack bonus is a 6. And then plus the inspiration, which is a 5.
Oh, okay. I was super confused.
Okay,
So,
that definitely hits.
Alright, time to tenderize and murderize. Alright, that's 6 and 5 plus 5, so that's 16 damage.
16 damage. Yeah, that's he's just a cultist, so now he's dead. So
No,
you managed you just hear a plop in front of you, which you believe to be a head rolling in your feet.
I totally wanted to do the Siegfried from Soul Calibur. Impale him and just beat him against the ground.
Alright, so next is gonna be Ernwin.
Alrighty, I am going to take my nice dagger in hand and go 35 feet to the right, and I'm going to try and hide in the darkness.
6, 7.
Because I'm a wood elf and I can hide in the darkness.
Well, technically, it
Unless,
doesn't.
of course, this guy can see me.
I mean, technically, it doesn't really matter if you hide because no one can see anything. As far as you know, no one can see anything.
Well, he
Well,
still
that's
wants
why
to
I'm-
roll his stealth basically,
Yeah.
so he can get sneak attack.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Oof, I nat 1'd and only got a 10.
Yep. I mean, You don't know if you're hidden, but you're hidden.
I should be one more square to the right.
Wait. You're here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 here?
Yep,
Right.
that looks right.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold my action to stab at whatever comes close to me.
Okay.
That is, you know, very clearly not friendly.
Mm-hmm. So, Ivaran, that's your turn, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, so Ivaran is gonna do something. And then you just hear him say, that's much better. Wait, how long does darkness last, Armani?
It lasts for a minute, but the thing is he was concentrating on it, and I did 32 damage, so he was supposed to make a concentration save, but I forgot, so it doesn't matter.
No, I'm gonna roll for it just in case.
He has to beat a 16.
One moment. I'm gonna check his stats real quick. Proficiency bonus. Spell. So I have to roll a d20 and add my proficiency bonus, right? To maintain concentration.
No, you add a d20 and add your con modifier.
Oh yeah. Okay. So plus 1. Oh damn! You guys are so lucky. Yep, he failed. So you guys can see now.
Darkness dissipates.
Yeah. As soon as the darkness disappeared. So Aaron, by this time, you can see that did not work the way I planned it to be. Yeah, darkness is gone. So you guys can see now normally. Sheena, you can see Ivaran in front of you now. As you're hovering. As you're hovering.
And that means I'm definitely not hidden.
Yep. Alright, so Ivaran is gonna... I'm gonna try to see... trying to check his spells, basically. He's gonna approach you, Saul. And with a smile. Now we go. And he's gonna cast... what? He's gonna cast... Wait. One moment.
Cast Fireball, I die instantly.
I mean, technically he can do that, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Not yet. At the very least.
Well, that'll take the entire room. So
Yeah.
I die instantly.
I mean, Nar would probably survive. One moment as I'm checking it. This is the first time I'm trying to play
Nar's
an...
backstory is he survived a fireball. Of course he'd survive a fireball.
Right, yeah, I survive it and erase sickness into false life. Spares false life. Wait, one moment. I am having a hard time. This is my first time playing a necromancer, so I'm really looking at his spells.
Well, we're glad we know he's a necromancer now.
Well,
Tell me he's a necromancer.
I mean it's obvious at this point considering he's a cultist. So you get
but
the
I have
sense.
the necromancer's stats like memorized.
I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But you have no idea.
Gaming there.
I
But-
can't wait to get Circle of Death and we all just die.
I mean, you mean Finger of Death?
No, Circle. Doesn't he have Circle of Death? He should have Circle of Death.
Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't have here. I know Finger of Death.
Why are we interrogating the DM on the obvious reveal that he just gave us that we probably shouldn't have known?
Don't worry. You don't know much. Trust me, you don't know much because this is a homebrew one. So you have no idea what he has in
okay.
store for you.
I don't know it. Thank God. I was about to say, well, time for him to explode the entire room and we all die instantly.
Wait, one moment.
So Arwen dodge.
Just turn yourself in
No, Circle of Death is a Constitution saving throw.
Shit.
I know.
Wait, make
I've seen the damage it does.
Alright, he's gonna attack. He's just gonna attack you. What you call? He's gonna attack you. He's gonna touch you, Saul. That's 16. Proficiency. You add your proficiency bonus when attacking, right?
Yeah, you add your proficiency plus your strength if you're using a strength weapon, or dexterity if you're using a dexterity weapon.
No, what if it's just pure bare hands? Nope.
If it's your bare hands, then it's strength.
Okay, so no. So that's a 16 hit. I'm pretty sure it does. Or no.
Oh, let me see. Okay, so you said 16, right?
Uh-huh.
I cast shield to make my AC 16. Does it still hit me?
Yep, I mean it does, technically.
Dang it.
Because I think we have discussed this on the previous one. If it reaches, it hits, basically. So it's equal or higher. Right?
Okay, then yeah, it still hits me.
So, he's gonna... I'm so bad at remembering this. 3 to 10. So, you take...
3d10? Oh, wonderful.
6.
Die instantly.
What is he hitting you with?
Inflict wounds, but probably homebrewed to be his normal auto attack.
6.
I did the same thing with my necromancer because I'm like, wait, why doesn't he just do that?
12, 10, 6. I'm so bad.
Because for some reason there's no melee cantrip that just does one.
Oh no, 9.
Like per
wait.
like 5 levels.
Shit. Okay. So you take 19 plus 9 necrotic damage. So that's 20 something. 19 plus 9.
Heads up, I'm dead instantly because it's necrotic damage.
What? Okay. So you're dead instantly?
Unless
You're
let
you're
me
unconscious.
see. Love. How does necrotic damage work in this? Because Matt Mercer treats necrotic damage as it insta kills you, right?
If it brings you down to 0, yeah.
DM, heads up, this is your thing. In this setting, necrotic damage, if it brings you to 0, insta kills you. You insta kill Saul. Just telling you that now.
I would say. Wait, is that how Matt Mercer does that? I did not know that.
Yeah, that's how the what the heck's her name? The freaking ranger died.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, Ranger
The
died.
Yeah,
only
but-
thing that can bring him back is the resurrection spell.
I'm pretty sure if you're talking about Vexalia, I'm pretty sure she died from
Necrotic damage.
She
from
touched the
a beholder.
Raven Queen,
Oh yeah, the Raven
It's
Queen.
necrotic damage. All
and
it
she
was was
took
necrotic
the
damage.
remaining
And
of the
it
damage
was
and
kill her
necrotic,
instantly.
and it brought her down to 0, and she died instantly. And the only way to bring her back was with
Oh shit. Okay, no, I would say no. I would say I wouldn't do that.
And a resurrection spell.
That's why I'm just like, yeah, it's up to you. I'm fine, but like, yeah, if you.
Yeah, I would say you're just unconscious. I do remember that, but I didn't know that was the case. Because I know it was a trap.
Unconscious at 0 HP.
Yeah, so you're...
Well, I held my action to attack, so I'm gonna throw my dagger at this dude's back while he's still next to an ally.
Okay.
So I can sneak attack.
Okay, so one moment. So yeah, you just see Saul falls unconscious. Damn. Alright, Saul is
I am
gonna...
unconscious. A healing word would be very appreciated. Hey, why'd you delete my token? They can still healing word, man.
Okay. No. Alright, so you all four of you just see Saul falls unconscious in front of Ivaran, and then you just see Ivaran goes, well, that's one down. 3 more to go.
Like I said, I'm using
Yeah.
my reaction to throw my nice dagger at
Okay,
him
yeah,
while
roll-
I can still get the sneak attack.
Roll attack.
15 to hit.
Are you using the +1? The dagger +1?
I am using the +1 dagger.
But it won't. If it hits him, it would not return to you, right?
No, I'd have to actually retrieve it.
Yeah.
It's not returning.
Yeah, unless
Does
your
my turn get skipped?
Oh wait,
No, I'm using my reaction.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And plus that your turn was attacking the cultist, Nar. So this is
Yes,
just
but this
Just
Armani
ice.
is, Arwen's is always after mine. 'cause
yeah.
she's the one, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but I held my action
Yeah,
to
yeah.
attack as my reaction.
Okay, roll
Got
15 just hits.
Alright, and then I got 7 plus 5 for the sneak attack, so 12.
12 damage. Damn, you're doing a lot of damage to him. 12. So
I am a sneaky boy.
41. Alright, next on... So,
Heads up,
Aaron...
Nar, this is a very dangerous boy. He doesn't do like melee damage. He does necrotic damage, so you get no resistance.
Plus, you have no idea what he has in his inventory, so keep that in mind. So
All I know is he does around 25 damage per auto attack, which is enough to instantly kill Saul.
Ivaran. All right. So
I
Sheena,
have 67 hit points right now.
Yes.
it's your turn.
Is it my?
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you do as you see
Okay.
Saul falls unconscious?
So I'm gonna move down 5, up 1.
Down 5 and up what?
Yep, up 5. Yeah, just do another 5, another square forward towards him.
Oh,
No,
okay.
towards Mr.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
Yep.
Necromancer. And since Saul's already knocked out, I'm no offense, I'm gonna do Earth Tremor.
Oh. Okay. What does that do?
That will
There
make
goes one
him
of my death
auto.
saves.
Yeah, he auto fails a death save if you attack him.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
You auto fails
You
the death
auto-
save if you attack him.
What does that mean, auto?
So if
I
you
get 1/3 closer to dying.
yeah.
He gets 3 death saves and then he's perma-dead.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
And if he nat ones
okay.
this next text,
Okay, so
if he
because-
nat ones a death save, he's
Yeah.
gone.
so basically,
Okay.
Katie,
If,
this is how
if you
this
give
works.
him one already.
Yeah. So basically,
so I'd
when
be
you
better using my ice breath then.
Anything that won't hit him,
yeah, everything that
Yeah,
can hit
because
Saul as
long
well.
as
He's right in
Your
front of me.
Yeah, as long as you ice breath correctly, yeah, that you'll be
You
fine.
should
Well,
be fine.
I think that being 5 feet in
Blank
front of
will do
someone
it.
would hit.
Okay. So what do you do?
That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna ice breath him.
Okay. Roll. Is that an attack or just?
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
breath
an
weapon.
attack.
Okay.
It's dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC?
It should be 10 plus whatever.
It should be Constitution or Charisma. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think it's charisma on mine.
It's
Okay,
charisma.
then it's Charisma.
So he has advantage on Dex
Your charisma
rolls.
modifier.
Yeah, he has advantage on Dex rolls. 13,
Advantage on dex rolls. What kind of wizard is he?
15. That's a 15 passes.
So he takes half damage on the breath weapon.
Okay, so
Okay.
roll damage, and then whatever is the half of that is the damage that he takes.
Okay, hold on.
Like I said, this is the reason why it's homebrew, because even players that are DMs don't know what they're expecting. That's the reason why.
No, I'm so confused. I'm like, advantage on dex saves, about 25 damage per auto attack. He's pretty dank.
I mean, he's an
That way
arch.
he could be possessed.
He's an archmage. He's an archmage, so that should be a little
So
warning.
I roll, I'm just looking at my sheet for
Okay.
damage.
Uh-huh.
I roll a D. No, those are my weapons. Sorry.
So
Oh,
whatever,
your breath attack until you're level 5 is 2d6.
and then half
It's
of.
2d6.
Oh, roll 2d6.
Yeah, when you're level 5, it goes up to 3d6.
Okay.
So roll
Alright,
2d6.
So 2d6. 8. I
Total-
rolled 2 4s.
Okay, so that's he takes 4 then. If it's he succeeded. I mean, he's still kicking, but my God, 4 0 30 4 14 40 plus 10 37. Yep, I'm bad at math. All right, so next, so far you guys are doing good, unless the part that Saul is unconscious. That's the only bad part.
Saul's about to catch the dead.
Yeah. Okay, so
I tried to save you. I put a dagger in his back.
yes.
Alright, Narissa, are you gonna try to paralyze? Or are you gonna bring
Sheena.
Soul back?
All right,
What you
cool.
doing?
All right, so Narissa, no, Saul is unconscious. So Saul, roll.
Wait,
Dex save.
Narissa is slower than me?
She
No,
had a
no, it-
5.
Yeah,
Oh,
5.
okay, never mind. It's just that, yeah, I went last time, so I was... Okay, never mind.
Unless you wanna pass your saving
Ian.
throw. That's not up to me. Okay,
I got that good 9.
9 up. You lose
No.
1 saving throw.
Yep. Figured.
Narissa.
Dying.
But hey, healing word is a bonus action.
But you should have done that a long time ago.
It's alright.
All right, Narissa. Your turn. You see Saul just falls
She's going
unconscious.
for the ballsy play. I believe in it.
Rippin'. Be no slipping.
Alright, let him do the wisdom saving throw, DM.
Wait. I wasn't reading the chat. Sorry, I was focusing on the map. What's going on?
He
Evil
holds person.
Second enchanted cast. What's a saving throw on this? DC 14.
Wisdom.
Okay, so I'm gonna check his stats again. Wisdom is nope. 9. No. You that's a concentration, right, Larissa?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
He freezes. He freezes in place, basically.
Automatic crits, baby!
He goes as you see him.
You died somehow.
Okay, so let me just check it again. Turns the target. So it's a concentration, right? So you have. Wait, is it?
Yep, I'm concentrating.
Up to 1 minute. Okay, so next is Nar.
Dar, please murder.
Hey
us,
there,
man.
bud. Alright, so we got magic murder time, and it's established that I have killed all that befell before me. So now, I have to, my problem is that it's still dark, right?
Nope.
No.
Oh, so I can see
No,
what I'm
my
doing.
lightning ball disrupted his concentration before I caught the dead.
So this is what I'm going to go ahead and do. I am
Well-
now going to drop my sword, pull out my heavy crossbow, and fire.
Okay. Roll to
You
hit.
have advantage.
You have advantage.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's a nat 1.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Roll damage. I mean, no. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3. Roll a d4. No.
Okay.
Yeah, roll a d4.
Well, so
better than a
goodbye,
D10.
everybody.
Roll a d4.
I rolled a 4.
Roll. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Miss. 3. 1 moment. 4. Saul?
Oh shit.
Alright, what's the attack roll to see if it hits? Because my armor class
Alright.
is technically 11.
I rolled a good old 14, boy.
Oh yeah, Saul's permadead. Bye everyone.
What?
So this is what happens. Nar pulls out his crossbow, aims, shoots for Ivaran, but misses and hits Saul instead.
Wait, how do you get 1 with a... How do you get 14 with a nat 1?
No, he rolled on that one, right? You rolled on what for
I
to
rolled
attack?
a nat 1 and he told me to roll attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yep, never mind.
So I made him roll a d4 to see who would Nar hit. If he would hit the student, Sheena, Miss, or Saul. And he rolled a 4, which is Saul.
Yeah, Saul permadead, just heads up.
Wait, it's two saving throws, right? Correct me
Oh
if
yeah, I already failed one. The only
Okay.
thing that could save me, this is up to you, DM,
Uh-huh.
is ranged attacks are made with disadvantage against prone creatures. Saul is currently prone because he is unconscious.
Oh yeah. All right. So with advantage, I would say you would have half cover. So I would say what's your
Would that be a 12?
12?
Yeah.
And with
voiceover
half
does
cover,
13,
my
so-
AC would be 13.
And I
So-
rolled a 14, so.
Oh, still
Yeah, but
hits.
I still die unless he has disadvantage. Heads up, like I'm kind of just dead, DM.
Wait,
Well, I
disadvantage.
can't react to anything either, can I? Mm-mm.
Okay, we'll deal with that later. So
You
this
might
is what.
not be permanently dead.
Yeah. So don't worry. I have plans if that happens. So don't worry. All right.
We are in a
So
school for magicians, and I've got some 500 GP worth of gems.
all
Are
right.
they
So.
diamonds?
Yeah, it has to be
Some might be
1,000.
Yeah,
gold
1,000.
pieces worth
And it
of
has to be a spell.
diamond.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys see Nar just shoots Saul And Saul just gives his last final breath and stops breathing in front of Ivaran. And Ivaran looks at you, Nar, and says, "Nice shooting. I was gonna do that, but thank you." With that being
I
said,
don't think he'd
Awesome,
be
go.
able to speak.
what?
I'm holding him. He wouldn't be able to speak.
Oh
He's
yes!
paralyzed.
Oh yeah. So yeah, good. Yeah. I forgot. So he goes. So he's like, all right, yeah, good. Thanks for reminding me.
Oh no.
Aaron.
Well,
I know-
this
Arn,
is
when you
gonna
get
be...
automatic crits and you have advantage, so just kill this bastard, please.
Yeah, and I also get sneak attack, so I'm gonna walk up to him, pull my good dagger out, and I'm going to stab this bitch.
Okay, so roll.
See, switch
Roll
that
attack
over
with
to
advantage.
advantage.
Heads up, per DM ruling, crits are maximum damage.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Well,
So
he
you-
also got half damage from my frozen breath too. The 4 damage, whatever you want.
So,
So he's
the attack to hit was 26, but it's an auto crit anyways.
No,
which for max...
No wait. Sheena because he has a dex save, so if he passes the dex save, he takes half instead.
right. That's what I'm saying. He only is half damage. Plus she's holding him. Plus, so he's like got some.
He's pretty chewed up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Heads up, Arnwin, since your crits do max damage, that's a 34.
Oh shit, 34.
It's what, double max damage on all of my damage?
Yeah, that's what he said, and that's what we did for Nar. It's max damage. You do max
Right.
damage.
So
Yeah.
yeah, the dagger does a max of 10
wait,
times
wait,
2.
wait,
Well,
Corey,
no, it's not 10 times 2. It's 10 plus the D4, so then that's 10 plus 4, which is 14. 14 plus 12 plus 12.
No, you have advantage, not crit. Why is it crit?
No,
I'm
you do
confused.
have crit because he's paralyzed.
Oh, wait, is that what paralyzed does to you? Everything,
Yeah, that's what paralyzed does. Any attack crits.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I check it, yeah. So yeah, it's crit.
Anyway, I lied. It's 38 damage, Arnwin.
Either way, I am stabbing the hell out of this man.
What's the damage? Ironwen? 38?
38 apparently.
Oh my god.
Guys,
'Cause
don't
I
ever
don't-
get crit.
That was
You need
just...
adamantine armor ASAP.
Alright, so, I always want to do this. Aaron, how do you want to do this?
Right? So I'm gonna walk up to this dude, I'm gonna pull the dagger out of his back,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look at this guy in the face and be like, you shouldn't have killed my friend. And I'm going to carefully aim the dagger, draw it across his face. I'm gonna flip it around in my hand and stab him right through the forehead.
To the forehead. So, you see Erwin just charges behind him. As you see...
Oh no,
Ivaran-
I'm not running. I'm casually walking up because I know he's paralyzed.
Oh yeah, as you see Erwin just walking slowly. And you see Ivaran trying to look back but couldn't, as Narissa is trying to use a hold person on him, raising her head and aiming at Ivaran. Ivaran just panics in his eyes goes...
Yep.
And you see Erwin just grabs Ivaran, turns him around to face him, pulls the dagger in his chest, and then aims it straight in the middle of his 2 eyes, in the middle of the forehead. And the body falls limp, unconscious, laying on the ground. As that is where we're gonna end what you call that combat. Just in time. Okay, so
we gotta bring Saul back.
Yep.
the first
So I
death.
just kind of,
First death.
I would go ahead and I put my crossbow back and pick up my sword, sheath it, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah, we should find someone to res him and fast.
Well, fortunately we're at a college for mages. That shouldn't be a difficult task. So, first, I'm doing this. So I go up to the big old scary statue,
Uh-huh.
and I just look at it for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And do I know exactly which demon this is?
Religion? Roll religion.
See, that's
Do I have a picture of him when my
14.
14? So I would say you know that it's a betrayer god. And your best guess, it could be the Chain Oblivion. Chances are it's the Chain Oblivion. I don't have a picture of the Chain Oblivion with me right now currently. But
Okay, well, now it's time that I just go ahead and crack my knuckles and go,
oh yeah, wait.
yeah.
I'm gonna show you what you see, the statue in front of you. Might as well. Window. As you see, this guy. You will recognize it. I'm pretty sure you're gonna recognize it.
Yep. So what I do is this. Looking at that statue, I just kind of crack my knuckles and go, this is what I think of you. And I attempt to pull the statue down in the ground.
Okay.
Pull it over on its side.
Okay. I roll strength check.
Damn. That's 16.
16. I'm guessing you have advantage in inanimate objects, right? I'm not sure how that works. In terms of inanimate objects, no, attack on inanimate. I would say you pull his arm off, but not the whole thing.
Okay. I rip the arm off and then smash it across the head.
Okay.
Roll the 19 to attack the statue with its own arm.
Yep. It does do damage. You also see that there's a table behind the statue, or in front of the just below the statue. There's a table and a series of notes. So yeah. So what you guys doing?
So I go ahead and go over to Saul's dead body, throw it over one shoulder. I throw the unconscious woman over the other shoulder, and I'm like, "You guys go ahead and investigate. I've got to go ahead and take our friend upstairs and this person too." And I start to leave the chamber.
Okay. So Nar carries Saul, puts it in his back, leaves the chamber.
I
Yeah.
also carry the unconscious woman out.
Who?
Narissa's just
Well,
on the ground crying.
No, the woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Nerissa
those
is
two are
crying.
both upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Narissa's just on the ground crying, questioning, like, what just happened, and then she turns to Arwen and says, You could have done anything but kill him, and you killed him.
I didn't kill him. I killed the wizard that killed Saul.
No, you killed Ivaran. Yes, he was a terrible person, but you could have gagged him and bound his hands and, anything. You could have not killed him. And as for Nari, you could have not shot the arrow. Just, why do you never think of your consequences ever?
Look, people hurt my friends, I hurt them. Alright? I know we haven't known each other long, but, I did what I had to do.
Just shut up. I don't want to hear from you right now. She walked out.
Okay, so Nerissa walks out. Okay, so leaving Sheena, Ernwin.
I guess I will search through the bodies and the room and find what I can find.
Okay, how about you, Sheena?
Sheena's already thinking about doing that because she knows that Trisvana's spellbook's gone and wouldn't hurt to have his if she can't find Trisvana's.
Okay, so roll investigation, both of you.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Oh, I forgot to turn advantage off. 6. 9.
9. I would say you find a notebook on the bottom. There's a table attached to the bottom of the statue, the base of the statue, and you see what appears to be some sort of small notebook with red covering, red leather, basically reddish leather material, and that has a strap, and that's what you find. You also find you find a lot of things from okay, Sheena, what did you roll first?
I rolled an 11.
11. That's good. Okay, you find a lot of things basically. So I would say, Sheena, you're focusing on Ivaran, right? On searching?
Yeah.
And
Yes, right now.
okay, so one moment. So basically, you find what you call Aaron. When you find the notebook, you find 5 daggers, basically 5 silver masks, and 5 necklace with that curved symbol, which you believe to be from the cultists.
The cultists.
Yes, or 6 symbols. You also find basically Sheena, you find several things. You find a robe that Ivaran is wearing that has what appears to be black raven feathers, made of black raven feathers basically.
Okay.
You also find what appears to be a pair of boots that he is currently wearing, leather boots that has a gold trim. So you're gonna take time to identify that, so keep that in mind. You also find what you call a dagger in his belt that has a black hilt and a black crystal-like metal on the blade.
Okay.
You also find his amulet, which is the curved necklace that you saw him wearing.
Okay.
And you find an enduring spell book, what you believe to be an enduring spell book that you recognize, that Saul that you guys bought from the shop before.
Okay.
You also find, because you roll 11, you also find 2 bags of coins that, containing 100 platinum coins. So
Nice.
so that's
There's our fund for resuscitation of Saul.
so that's in terms of currency, Katie, I'm gonna what you call notify you. 1 platinum is 10 gold pieces. Basically, 1 platinum is equal. So it's always increments of 10. So 1 platinum is 10 gold pieces. 1 gold piece is 10 silver pieces, and 1 silver is 10 copper pieces.
Gotcha.
So it's always increments of 10, unless I'm doing that wrong. But yeah, I think that's how that works.
No, 2 bags.
So you also see a gem, a red gem. Basically, you have no idea what it is, but it's you see a glowing red gem. He wasn't able to use this, but you also see what you believe to be a vial that has red liquid, but bigger, a big vial that has a red liquid in it, and a vial that has a blue liquid in it.
Oh my god. It's like the Matrix.
So you have 2 vials. You have a bigger vial that has red liquid in it, and a smaller vial
Okay.
that has blue liquid in it. You also see a
Okay.
silver key.
What is it? A what?
A silver key as well.
A silver key?
Which you believe to be probably in his room. You have no idea what it opens.
Okay. How much? Sorry, I have to go back. The platinum. How much is in each bag again?
50.
How many
So 50 platinum coins on each bag.
Okay.
So you have 100 platinum coins.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Thank you.
So
And then the silver key.
So let me know if you get that. So you have the robe, the boots,
Yep.
the dagger, the amulet that he was wearing, an enduring spell book, 100 platinum pieces, a gem, 2 vials, 1 red, 1 blue, and a silver key.
Gotcha. Okay, got it.
Okay, and Ernwin, you have a notebook and the cultist stuff, basically.
Yep, I've got so many daggers to throw at people.
Daggers for daggers for daggers.
Oh my god.
Alright, so yeah, that's what happens. Nar, as you're rushing with Saul, you hear footsteps. As you see, what you call, Mom, what you call, I forgot her name.
Sandra,
as well as the elder, and a dozen foot soldiers from the city guard charging these rails. And Sindra looks at you with shock, Nar, as he sees what you call you with Saul. Oh my god, is he okay?
No, he's dead.
Put him in the table. Follow me. And then he just escorts you to his to a place. You lay him down, what you call, I would say in the table of, in a table somewhere, in a room. And then you see Syndra just touch his holy symbol. And she's gonna cast... He's gonna cast Revivify. She's gonna pull out a diamond on his bag and put it.
I'm not gonna question how Revivify is working.
I mean, he's an archmage, Armani. I know that it's cleric and paladin, but there is a skill for an archmage where you can learn 2 spells separate from your spell book, separate from your class spell. I forgot what it's called.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. No, I'm not talking
Yeah,
about that. I'm guessing it's been less than a minute.
I would say yeah at this point, because Nar rushes by the time this is over, so it's within a minute, basically.
Alright, never mind then. I'm good. I was just confused.
Yeah, I'm currently reading the spell as well as I'm doing it, to be sure. GP spell. Yep. So yep, because she's an archmage, she can do that with that spell. 3rd level. Which is weird because it says necromancy here. I didn't know Revivify is a necromancy spell. That's a weird one.
Technically.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because undead. I say. Yep, so Saul. Suddenly everything went dark. You start to see floating light. What you believe to be heaven. And then suddenly, as you're about to touch this light, you got zoom out, basically. So your vision tunneled again. As you feel a wave, a very heavy feeling in your chest. Suddenly, you guys, Nar, you hear a gasp from what you call, from Saul as he is coughing blood, basically. Saul, you feel like shit. Everything hurts.
And you were dying.
As
Saul just grunts a bit and, falls, and he just grunts a bit.
Everything is blurry.
His eyes.
Yeah, everything is blurry.
His eyes are closed. Nope, his eyes are closed. He doesn't bother opening them.
Okay.
He still just lays there he just lays there. He doesn't bother moving.
Okay.
So go ahead and flick him in the nose and say, "Stop faking it. Get up."
Everything hurts. So your body just
Everything
aches.
hurts and you're dying.
Heads to
court,
toe.
Court demands your appliance. Get up.
I don't feel like it. I'm in pain.
Mom Syndra interferes as well as you hear Mom Syndra sighs and says, "Oh, thank goodness, just in time."
Yes, thank you very much for saving my friend. And I continue to flick him in the nose and be like, wake up.
She looks at you, Dar, and says, "I think it would be best if he lays here and rests. He's gonna need it."
Oh, that's cool. I appreciate what you're saying, but he's getting up now.
Okay. The elder approaches both of you, Saul and Nar, and says, "Who else is dead? Is everyone else in danger?"
Only one fatality in there, and unfortunately I killed a whole bunch of people. So, there's a lot of mess down there, I will warn you. But I killed in self-defense, because they were all by themselves and defenseless.
Very well. I'll meet with the rest. And you see, also at this time, Narissa is approaching. You hear Narissa as well. Narissa, what you're doing is you start to see what you
I'm
call.
not approaching them. I went the complete other way and I started walking towards the bride house.
Oh.
I know it's miles away, but I'm still going to keep walking because I don't want to have anything to do with any of them.
Okay, so where are you going? You're going to the estate.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
She has stated that she's going to the estate.
Okay. So, I would say you would see Narissa, but she appears to be leaving the premises, walking with intent, tears on her eyes.
I just kind of look at her, shake my head,
Okay.
and go ahead and let her do her thing because I'm not going to stop her.
Okay. So, with that being said, Erwin and Sheena, what you guys doing? As you guys, you hear footsteps, and you see the elder with a bunch of city guards behind him. Says, "Alright, it's okay, we got it from here." You hear one of the city guard captains speak. The elder approaches both of you, Sheena and Erwin. "Hope you two are fine."
Yeah, we're both unharmed.
Good, that's good to know. He looks at the statue and he looks at the massacre. Huh. And then he looks at the captain. "Captain, we'll take it from here, Elder." You just hear the captain, "Alright, bring the bodies." You just see him pulling the bodies.
A good portion of those are just asleep. The bloodied ones are not quite so.
The city guard nods, and they put handcuffs or what appears to be manacles on the arms of this cultist. As you guys are in the room, what do you guys do? You see that the elder is just looking at this statue with intent, and you hear him say,
The statue that I broke.
I mean, it's not broken, but yeah. And
No,
he's
I'm just going.
you're there. You're there. No, you left the chamber.
That's right.
Nar. So this is still a different room from where you guys battled.
Yeah, I'll give the Elder a quick rundown of basically what's happened over the last several hours. About the kidnapping and the cult and how this guy that I stabbed in the forehead was the guy in charge of said cult. I'll give him one of the holy symbols from said cult. And I'll hold on to the book for the other archmage lady.
No, the archmage is the archmage is not with you. She's Mom Syndra is with Nara and Saul right now. So the elder.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm holding on to the book for now. I'm just giving the elder one of the cult symbols, and I'm giving him a rundown on what's been going on.
Okay.
The runniest of the rundowns.
Well,
Okay.
I think that Sheena is going to talk to the elder about her findings and work with him on looking over everything in the room. too,
Uh-huh.
to help identify the roots and if he truly was the leader, because he may just be another, Mr. Nicholson kind of guy where the head guy is someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So,
basically, yeah,
okay.
that
So-
basically is my dish on that, because I feel like the boots and the dagger that I've never seen before is concerning. I don't know if that's in ritual stuff, if it's a special kind of dagger or whatever. And the spell book I identify is not Trisvana's, right? So I
No,
can tell that
it is his own. You see the symbol as well carved in the book.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it's not hers, because I wrote down that it wasn't hers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. All right. So then I just kind of let him know that that's, not. We still haven't found her book, so that's concerning to me. That means someone else is involved. If all we're seeing is that's here is his.
You see the elder just staring at the statue, the broken statue that Nar broke, and rubbing his hands on his chin, and you hear him say, "What were they up to?"
What is who up to?
Without looking at you, Erwin, he just says, "The cultists, these people."
So do you think there's more of them, or do you think we got them?
No, he looks at you. There's more of them. That's certain.
Oh boy.
You also see the city guards now freeing the unconscious student that is still chained to the stone slab and
Nar
escorting her out.
grabbed the unconscious student.
Oh yeah, Nar, you
did.
grabbed that good student. Sorry,
Yeah.
I
I
forgot
brought
about
them
it. Okay.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the student is accounted for. All right, good to know. Sorry. All right, so yeah, that's going on. What you call, the elder looks at both of you, Sheena, and Aaron says, "You can go. We'll have a little talk after this. This is, I did not expect this, not at all. This was beyond what I expected. I'm pretty sure Mom Syndra has a lot of explaining to do. I'll have a word with her after this." And he's just looking at the statue, still deep in his thoughts, basically. What do you guys do?
Might as well head out to catch up with the rest of the party.
Okay. So, I would say, Nerissa, by this time, you would have reached the, it is currently dawn at this is happening, or at least wee hours of the morning, as you go inside the mansion or the estate.
I'll enter the estate quietly as not to wake the children, and just slowly walk over to a room that isn't currently occupied.
Okay, as you enter, you do hear the dishes. As you're guessing, Mom Eza is still washing the dishes, or probably doing some cleaning. I'm guessing you go into the living room where you currently sleeps, or you're going somewhere else.
Is there children in the living room?
As you try to pick in, no, there are not.
Okay, yeah, I'll go into the living room, and I'll just sit defeated on the couch.
Okay, so yeah, you just sit out and contemplate to whatever happened, and the words does revolve around your head. You would never forget the words that Ivaran mentioned about you. Those
At
words.
this point, I don't even care about those words. I just care about what happened.
Oh yeah, I would say yeah, you're still deep in the thoughts. The flashbacks of what happened to Saul, then Erwin stabbing Ivaran. Okay.
He super duper killed him.
Okay, and then with that being said, Nar, you begin to see Sheena and Erwin approaching you. You guys also see Saul, who is still lying on the table, but appears to be breathing.
Hey, I knew you'd pull through. Don't worry, I got him. I got the guy that did it.
You also have a notebook within you, Erwin.
Yeah, I'm going to turn to the Archmage lady and then be like, hey, do you recognize this book?
She looks at it. She raises her hand. Do you give it to her?
Sure.
Okay, she flips through the pages and you see her squints. And you guys hear her say, well, this is not a spell book or Trisvanas. By the way, she looks at the names. This is some sort of journal. A diary? It pertains to one of the noble families that used to visit the city. Blackwood. I don't know who that is.
Like opens one eye while he's, still bullshitting on the ground. He's like, isn't that Nerissa's family?
Sure looks like it.
And as
you would know them better, right, than I would.
And as you say that, Saul, you hear Syndra says, if you mean one of your friends, then if that's the case, then I believe this might have belonged to her. As she flips the book, the journal facing you guys, and she points at a date, and you see a bunch of words, and there's Nerissa written in it.
I might want to try and get that back to her.
Well, we're gonna have to wait probably a little bit because right now she's on her self-righteous bender about murder and defenseless people and.
Yeah. As well as as soon as Mom Syndra, or what you call, returns the book to you guys, an envelope also falls underneath the book. The envelope has what you call white that has a gold trim and a red seal.
Is the seal broken or unbroken?
Unbroken, and it appears to be glowing. And as Mom Syndra is about to reach it and hand it over to you guys, she stops and looks at the envelope and then looks up to you guys and says, do you mind if I bury this for a moment?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
So you see Mom Syndra grasp the envelope, put it on her chest, close her eyes, and you see her hands begin to glow. Saul, if you're still looking, and Sheena, you're pretty sure you know that this is an identify spell.
Okay.
And Mom Syndra slowly opens her eyes with a disbelief.
Okay.
And you hear her say, this is arcane lock. Except it was cast in a much more higher spell than I have anticipated.
I heard lock, and I can bust locks, but I probably shouldn't, because it's probably meant for Nerissa.
Well, the thing is, this is not a key. It's an envelope with a seal. The seal itself has magic, more powerful than I can cast. Whoever did this didn't want to see what was inside. Or, she flips the envelope and you see another, you see the words, to my dearest Nerissa, in it. Whoever wrote the envelope didn't want other people to see what was inside. And she hands the envelope. So I'm guessing either you have to cast a dispel magic or something powerful that can unspell that, which I can't because it's more powerful than I can cast. Or maybe Nerissa has the key to this envelope. I do not know. She hands it back to you, Erwin. And the notebook as well, the
Alrighty.
journal as well.
Ready? So I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna just put them in my backpack and be like, all right. So next mission, after getting Saul some bacon, is go find Narissa.
You have no idea where Narissa left. She just left.
Well, that's why I said find her.
Yeah. So what do you guys do? As you don't see Narissa around you guys.
Well, after
Well-
Warpath wears off for me, I'm kind of beginning to be tired, so I'm like, I'm heading back. I'm gonna rest for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find you some bacon too.
Okay, so what are you
Like,
guys doing?
About an hour after Narissa arrives, she's gonna go take a shower.
Okay,
Just
you take a warm bath with scented soaps. As you leave the shower, you hear Mom Eza wiping your hands with a blanket or with some towels and says, "Oh, you're back. Where's the rest of your party?"
They're at the school, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay, should I prepare dinner then?
I can help you prepare dinner for the kids, but
Oh, the kids already finished dinner. They're currently sleeping upstairs.
okay. Maybe not some hospitality for them today. I'm pretty sure they're eating at the place.
Good to know. Well then, good night. And she goes upstairs to check on the kids.
Good night.
So, with that being said, Narissa, you're left alone again at the middle of the first ground floor. Nor, Saul, Sheena, and Erwin, I'm guessing you're heading home. Or unless you have to
Yep.
go somewhere else. Okay. So I would say about an hour. Unless Narissa, yours, I would say you're sleeping but at this point, or you're currently doing something else. What are you doing?
Probably be asleep.
Okay. So, you will see that by the time you guys enter, it's pitch black. No one's in the ground floor. You have no idea where Narissa is. And what do you guys do? I would say call it for the day. You guys would just sleep, or you guys have other plans?
Oh, well, after I'm done bullshitting, I guess check the rooms for Narissa or whatever.
Yeah, I would say you would find her. Where are you sleeping, Narissa?
The couch, like always.
Yeah, you would see her sleeping at the living room.
Oh,
Yeah,
Saul
so
just
she-
raises an eyebrow and is like, okay, what the hell's going on? What did I miss while I was visiting, my Lord and Savior?
I think she got upset that I killed a man. In fact, I'm pretty certain she's just upset that I killed the man that killed you.
Would I hear them at this point and wake up, or
Saul's not quiet. Saul's
Oh, yeah.
speaking as loud as I
Okay, I would say yeah, you would hear that there's a commotion going outside, and you would hear Saul's voice.
okay? I'll run up to where I hear Saul.
Yeah.
And stare at him in disbelief.
Okay, you guys hear footsteps as the living room door opens, and you see Narissa, awakened from her sleep, and approaches you guys.
I just look at her, snort, and go upstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk straight up to Saul and give him a hug.
I pat her back, more confused than anything. I'm like, it was a short visit to the afterlife. Dying apparently is more of an inconvenience when you live in the city, apparently.
It also helps when you've saved the school.
I stare at Arnwin angrily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you're pissed, but look, sometimes you gotta do shit that ain't pretty. Also, we found this stuff with your name on it, and I give her the notebook and the glowing envelope.
Okay, Narissa, You know what that book is, as you see him hand you a red leatherish notebook, like a journal of some kind. It's your father's journal. It's Blackwood's journal. It's Mr. Blackwood's journal.
I'm gonna start to take it, but stare at Arnlin and be like, I was just starting to like you. I was starting to even trust you. You know so well that you could have bounded him, taken his components and gagged him, but you brutally stabbed him through his head. Is all in this world you care about gold? If so, you're no better than Nicholson. I hope you know.
I didn't do this for gold. I did that because he killed a friend of mine. Or a friendly acquaintance, I should say.
Okay,
But
go on.
he didn't. Nar did. Nar was the one that technically took the last shot. The one that caused Saul to lose his breath. Nar was the one who was unaware of his consequences. That he's the one that killed Saul, not Ivaran. And if you would have done bounding and all of that, I would have been able to kill him, and we wouldn't have even had to see him take his last breath for even a moment. But you're also so tense. You don't consider what may come of your actions. You're so eager to kill. It's sickening. How much death is too much?
Look, when he's out here killing people I'm working with, like, it's kill or be killed, alright? It was either put him down or, I don't know, he was gonna blow up the room like the guy in the mine was planning on
Or
doing.
bound him, take his components and gag him. You already know how wizards and necromancers work. Saul even described it before we went there. So, that was just you. not me.
Saul raises an eyebrow and he's like, alright, what happened when I was out? Other than me catching the dead, and what do you mean Nar killed me? I'm pretty sure the last thing I saw was a necromancer touched my no-no square and then I blacked out.
Yeah, that pretty much brought you to the ground, but Nar accidentally finished you off with his heavy crossbow.
Oh, is that why there's a big hole in my shoulder as I point
Yeah.
the crossbow-sized bolt in my
Yeah.
arm?
Yep, he missed.
Well, what the fuck?
And well, I decided to avenge you by stabbing the wizard that put you on the ground through the brain.
Well,
And apparently
Marissa,
she's pissed about it.
Marissa, you said he was paralyzed?
I had a hold of him.
I couldn't hear you, Narissa. What's up?
I had a hold of him. He was helpless. He couldn't do anything. You don't just kill a helpless person.
What if he had traps set up in the room, huh?
You would have known right away.
I didn't get to investigate the room, did you?
You would have known.
I think it was
That you
just...
approached him, it would have activated.
Well, I
So
wouldn't
just, like,
know.
sits down on the ground a bit and he's just like, think it was just a stressful situation. In my opinion, basically a paralyzed wizard is a useless wizard, because all you have to do is knock out his spell focus, grab his spell book, and shove a sock in his mouth. But I guess... were we supposed to catch him alive, or what's the issue here? Because wasn't he, like...
I could have learned so much from him. Not as in how to kill people, but, you know, I could have found out why he was targeting me, why I was so much more important than all of you. But no, you killed him. And then you end up coming back here with a journal that belongs to my father? What the fuck is going on? I am so sorry for my profanity, but what is going on? And you killed the one thing that could have answered those questions.
Well, I'm sorry. In my line of work, like, sometimes people blow up.
Money. You were willing to kill children. So how can I honestly trust you?
If I wanted to
just
kill
like,
the...
Saul again tries to interject. He's like, Arnwin, did you have manacles, rope, or anything to actually restrain this wizard?
I had rope, but like I said, my line of work, it's risky business trying to tie up a powerful adversary. I knew a guy who got blown up trying to tie up a wizard. I wasn't risking it.
Yeah,
That's
he was
reasonable, I guess.
held. He was being held. He could not do anything. He could not even speak.
Well, I apologize for my overabundance of caution. But I feel like the answers you're looking for might be in the stuff I found on his person. Because, apparently the seal on that envelope is so damn powerful that not even the archmages at the college could break that arcade lock. So, I hope you have a key.
Hey, Narissa, what was your forefather?
Oh yeah.
What was it?
I couldn't hear you again. Chris's mic is being really loud.
Really loud. Sorry.
Yeah, it's picking up something.
Was Art Wizard.
Okay. So yeah, you still have the journal and the envelope. Narissa, you feel something is inside the envelope as well as as it's there's literally something hard, something that is indented inside that envelope, as if there's an object inside it. You're not sure what. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I go up and I'm taking a bath.
Okay, you just hear water.
Saul's gonna take a short rest, and then he's gonna bug Nar real quick after a short rest.
Okay, so Saul goes
back.
upstairs, leaving Sheena, Erwin, and Narissa.
I am...
Sorry?
I am...
Sheena's not there.
Oh wait, where did you go,
I went to
Sheena?
check on the kids. I went to go check on the kids from the academy, because as we've established, Narissa was saying earlier, Syndra's not really very good at looking after kids. So.
Oh yeah.
I
I would say by this time they're being accounted for. You see that the city guards are now escorting the children outside the academy to meet with their parents. So you would see that the whole situation is getting handled. You do see that the elder is talking seriously with Mom Syndra, and Mom Syndra is just nodding, still in disbelief rather.
Okay. So then I need to work with the elder and go through the academy and figure out if there's any more
Okay.
instances, any other rooms that were being used nefariously or hidden passageways and everything.
As soon as you ask that, the elder does mention to you that the city guards are currently inspecting the place for any more secret tunnels or underground rooms that they do not aware of. That a blueprint of the academy is already handed to the city captain, who is currently in charge of investigating the premises.
Yeah, I don't like that answer.
Mhm.
I'd like to see things with my own eyes and kind of, since it was my school and it was where I went, I would know where to look, or at least I'd be able to figure out where to look.
Roll, I would say roll investigation.
Okay.
With advantage, considering you're from here.
Okay. A 2.
With advantage?
That's what I rolled, a 1 the first time, a 2 the second time.
You do have a key with you. You have no idea what it opens.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I
You have no
keep
idea.
looking around?
I'm afraid with that investigation you don't know what that key opens. You can show it to the elder or Mom Syndra. It's up to you.
I'd rather keep it to myself and
Yeah, okay. So you still have
I'll be like, all right, well, I'm gonna bring I'll have to talk with my people and see if they'd be interested in coming back and investigating the place.
What you call, the elder looks at you and says, that won't be necessary. The city guards will handle it from here. I'm pretty sure your friends have a rough time, considering one of you just falls unconscious. I think it would be best for you guys to take the day off until tomorrow. You're gonna need it.
I'm sure I will.
He
But
just nods.
I'll still talk with my colleagues and see if they feel the same way I feel about investigating this academy.
He nods and continues talking with Mom Sylvia.
Okay.
So
Alright,
what?
I had that.
Okay.
I'm on my way back.
So I would say by this point, you would catch up and see what you call Narissa and Erwin having a serious conversation, back and forth, and yeah. So what do you guys do?
Well, Saul would have like short rested by now. Right?
Yeah, Saul. Yeah, I would say yeah, you would have short rested by this point.
All right, so then I just go, bug the barbarian man.
Okay. He's taking a shower at this point, so you're waiting for him. Narissa, what do you do?
I'm just soaking in the bath. So if he opens the door, I'm like, yo.
If you want to see that joke.
That's fine. Saul could give less of a shit.
So yeah, I got bubbles. Don't worry, no crotch shots.
Okay. So yeah, I would say you open the door, you see Nar just taking a quick shower. What do you do?
Yes, I'm just soaking in the tub. Saul, what's up?
Nar, why is there a big hole in my shoulder?
Because I put it there.
Why did you put it there?
Because I missed.
Why would you use a crossbow when you can clearly use a sword and/or restrained a paralyzed wizard?
Because I didn't know he was restrained, and I took a shot to try to end him before he ended you. That was my instinct. Unfortunately, I reacted too quickly, did not take aim correctly, and shot you instead. In retribution, I destroyed the statue of a betrayer god. So, while it did not avenge your death, it at least defaced a visage of the chained oblivion. Which,
I'd
by the
lie
way,
to
these-
myself if I didn't say I'd prefer at least some satisfaction.
Okay, well, whatever the case is, I basically spat the thing's face and said that Cord deems you unworthy and smashed it across the face with its own arm. So, yeah.
Well,
You
I
know,
prefer this with some orcish diplomacy.
Fair, but now here's the big question. So, per Orcish rule, I have killed you. You have the right to seek revenge. Do you choose to?
We'll do it as a measurement of our current strength, and I'll just keep at it until I guess I win. We
Okay.
won't kill each other for now, because there's no glory in that, as we're both allies, but a duel to at least first blood, aka mechanically 1 HP, would suffice.
So, I stand up out of the bath naked,
Mm-hmm.
and go over to my bag and toss one of my healing potions to him.
Okay.
Right.
Alright, drink it. I'm up to max HP because I burned some hit dice.
Is that a greater
Now I
healing
crack
potion
my-
you're
So now
handing
I go
him?
ahead and...
Is that a greater or regular?
Oh, it was,
I'm pretty
it
sure
was,
this is one
it
of
was
his
a regular
regulars,
one.
isn't it?
Yeah,
How many-
the only
what
ones
do
I
you
got
have?
were Regulars.
Oh yeah, okay, so it's a
I
regular.
had 24 HP, I just needed 2 more to get max.
Okay,
I
but you
don't have a lot of
Okay,
HP.
So I did that, and I cracked my neck, and cracked my knuckles, and I go, all right, let's go.
Alright, well then let's just go into the backyard. There's a big enough lot.
Nope.
30
so
feet.
We're doing it right. We're doing it
Okay.
right here. So I go ahead and I say, it's like, you get first shot. That's the rules.
Okay.
Okay, roll attack with advantage because Nar's moving, not moving. He's just giving unless.
Just standing there,
Yeah.
at prone. He's just standing there.
Alright, well,
like
I
Bill
already know
Forget.
you can take it, so I bring out my holy symbol, since I short rested.
Does Sheena see any of this?
No, they're upstairs.
No, they're in the bathroom.
You can hear my incantation. It is very loud because my voice is
Yeah,
whenever
I would say
it.
yeah, you would hear
I
that
thought you
something's
guys
going.
had said you went out to the back, and I was
No,
like,
they,
oh, I'm just coming in. Okay.
Nar decided
Our
to do it
initiated this
here.
in the bathroom right here, right now.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, so then, Saul just says, "Glorious Lord of the Heavens, cry havoc, and with your wrath lead my enemies to their doom." And let's see how much damage I do. Let's see
Okay.
advantage.
Roll.
God damn. Oh wait, why didn't that roll full damage? Give me a second. I did
Okay.
that incorrectly.
I'm not resisting, so you're doing full attack, full damage.
What did you roll?
Nar? Are you still alive?
What did
you
you
get?
roll?
How much damage?
He just rolled a 64 on damage.
Oh yeah, I'm dead.
No. What? Okay,
I'm
so
allowed to unless I am allowed to do warpath at the last second.
no, you'll be unconscious. God. So, Nard, I didn't expect any of this.
That's why I was asking if Sheena could hear
Wait,
them, because
okay.
I could have
You
just
hear
been
this
like,
sonic
alright.
crack and
No,
boom,
you
and then
literally
I'm-
hear the
Wait,
sound
wait,
of,
wait,
like,
wait.
the Lord of Thunder himself just smite one of his followers.
He just blew up the bathroom.
So, what spell did you cast?
Heads up, whenever I smite someone
Yeah.
with my
Yeah, and-
channel arcana, I roll maximum damage, but
Oh,
I
shit,
crit
yeah.
on my maximum damage, so I did 64 damage with my chromic orb.
Okay, so this is what happens. As Derisa, Sheena, and Erwin are talking, all of you hear a female scream as Mom Eza is screaming upstairs.
Oh, Lord.
As you rush, you see Mom Eza just looking wide-eyed, shocked as you see Saul towering the unconscious body of Nar.
Yep, I am smoking and naked.
I did not expect any of this.
Oh, wow.
And
Arwen is
Okay.
using this opportunity to, in the chaos, to stealth off and go get food to escape the ongoing argument with Narissa.
Nar, what is it? What do you call it? When you grab me a healing potion, it's obvious that there are other healing potions in your pack, right?
you
Yep,
don't
got
know
one
that.
more.
I mean, you technically.
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
because remember, he literally said go into my pack and grab a healing potion.
I mean,
So I do
No,
know
I
this.
tossed one to you. That's what I did.
Oh, well then I go into his pack and look for a healing potion, and I find one,
Yep, there
You
is
find
one.
one.
Mm-hmm. And you
and
shot.
I just shove it down Nar's throat.
Okay.
All right.
Nar, you
Roll
just.
for the health.
Uh huh. Roll hit dice for
That's
that. 2d4 plus.
5 plus 4. That's 5 plus 2. That's 7. So I had 7 hit points.
Okay, you feel a rush on your body.
So I just I cough up some smoke, sit up and go. There.
You also see that that there's a shattered on the wood, that there's literally something magical or something powerful happen here, and you see Mom Eza is looking at this. What just happened?
I told them to
A
take the
barbarian gave a wizard the first punch. You never give a wizard the first punch.
Did I mention to you before, a few days back, no magic, no anything that could put everyone in this room in danger? We have kids here, and you're just casting spells left and right.
That's why we did it in the bathroom, not where they could see it.
Yeah, wait, how would Mama Eza know it was magic? All she heard was the lack of lightning.
You blew up the bathroom. What else is capable
Yeah,
of doing that?
Tub and then did it shatter things inside?
Yeah,
the
there,
bathroom?
yeah,
Yeah, I would have shattered things.
Yep.
This was not an okay amount of damage. This was 64
Yeah.
damage.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
like,
there is splinting wood on the floor, and you see the mirrors on the bathroom are cracked as well and shattered. You also see the tub is cut in half.
And I'm like, well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and go shopping for a new bathroom.
Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, I'm satisfied as Saul starts to walk away. He's like, anyway, good luck with that new scar on your chest.
Okay, Mom Ezra looks at you, Nerissa, Sheena, and Erwin says, please tell your friends not to do that again. Please.
Arnwin's gone. He disappeared in the chaos to go get food and to escape the argument with Nerissa. I rolled a 28 on the stealth, by the way.
Yep, that's more than enough. You have no idea. So he just looks at you, Sheena, and Nerissa, and says,
I would have stayed downstairs.
okay, so Sheena is only there. So, Sheena, are you checking this, basically?
There you see, you see
yeah, I
naked
think
jars.
that all the water that's everywhere, I just do shape water and turn into ice and watch them slip all over the place to get their asses out of there, just to teach them a lesson.
Okay.
I'll do an dexterity save to see if I bust my shit. I'm nat 1. I bust my shit.
As you're doing this, Sheena, as you're doing this, you see Mom Ezra just shaking her hands, says, please stop. No more, please. Enough.
Okay,
I'm begging you.
I rolled a
Enough.
19 for acrobatics.
Okay.
So I just go ahead and I slide across the floor, not even moving, and I just go, frozen wastes was my home. And then I walk out of the bathroom naked.
You see Mom Ezra just face palming at this moment as you guys are doing this. Alright, so as that is happening, Nerissa, Erwin, you don't know where Erwin is as this is happening. You have a book that what you believe to be belongs to your father and an envelope that is there's something inside. What do you do?
The book I'm gonna hug to my chest real quick and breathe in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I'm going to look at the envelope and...
Oh, you're gonna look at the envelope first or the journal?
Envelope first.
Okay, so the envelope, as you open it, you see that there is something glowing. It's glowing. The seal itself is glowing. As soon as you touch it, the glow fades and it just pops as the envelope just opens. And as you open it, there is a letter, and something falls at the bottom of this envelope. As you see, within it appears to be a necklace of some kind.
Okay.
So you see this necklace that has a golden chain, the shape of a sun, has runes embedded on it, and has an emerald in the middle.
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna let it sit where it fell.
Okay, so it falls on your feet, and you are currently holding what you call a letter, basically. You're gonna read it?
Yep.
Okay, so one moment. So I'm gonna send you something private.
Okay.
As you read the letter for...
downstairs while she's reading.
Okay, you hear footsteps. By this time, Nerissa is in the living room. So you don't see Nerissa unless Nerissa goes opens out in the open. But you don't see Nerissa. You do see him. If you look around, Nar, you do see her at the living room, reading something. That's up to you. One moment. I'm gonna be messaging you, Angelica.
Yep.
Let me know if you wanna read it out loud for the group. But yeah, it's a long one. So I'm really sorry if you're not into reading.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to figure out how to like maximize this because.
Okay. So that's what the letter contains. So, Nor, unless you're trying to interfere in Larissa as she's reading, it's up to you.
So I see the thing on the ground that she dropped, the necklace.
Uh-huh.
I pick it up.
Okay,
No.
as you see him about to pick up, okay?
Leave it.
Okay. You got anything else to say to me?
Leave me alone too. No, you just died.
Good.
Okay.
I just tell her, it's like, fine, if that's all you gotta say, then that's all you gotta say. And then I go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can really trust you. I mean, to be fair, like, the first day that I met you, you said you wouldn't raise your sword in these walls, but now, all of a sudden, death after death with you.
That was more along the lines of making sure that somebody else wasn't going to die if it didn't need to.
Yeah, but you still killed so many people, and on top of it, you killed Saul. Yes, he got his revenge just now, but that was so careless of you.
Yep. You're not wrong.
And, your hands are soaked in blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. They will
Eventually-
never be clean.
Eventually, one day, you'll drown in it. But I suppose that's an honorable end for you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about blood, is that we require it to live, but it also can be shed when we die. So, the reason I came down naked in front of you and exposed is to show you that I have nothing to hide.
Hmm.
Yes, I'm scarred now and seared and smoking. The point of the matter is this. That was the one time that I'm planning on raising my sword inside these city walls. Because I did not want that woman to die. Because we had left her behind and tried to help her. And I was not going to have that guilt on my mind when it was something that could have been prevented.
You said one time, but Nar, you do realize in the past week that we've been together, you've lifted your sword 3 amongst the innards of this wall.
Not
No,
inside
right?
this wall.
Yes?
When were the other times?
Remember where Skunk for the first time?
First time wasn't inside the city walls.
That was within the city walls.
What?
That was right outside the orphanage.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
No, that was my fists.
Yeah, he used
I did not
fists
use
outside the
my sword.
orphanage.
And I used my fists.
He used his fists.
You still killed somebody.
I killed somebody, but I did not use my fists. I
Or
just
sword.
used my fist, not my sword. Though that person died because unfortunately I punched them too hard. The initial intention was not to kill. Unfortunately, when you have my strength and size, and you're kind of covered in chitinous spikes, it's a bit hard to manipulate. But someone that transforms into a large werebeast has a pretty good comprehension of accidents with that form, don't they?
But I never killed anybody, have I?
But you've been covered in blood.
Yes. Not that I caused that damage. The damage was always caused by another person.
You sure about that? Are you 100% sure that every single time that that's happened, that you haven't been tainted by a little bit of someone else's blood? I'm here to say that people make mistakes. And I appreciate your judgment. That's why I came in front of you naked.
Yeah, he's still naked.
But, yeah, I'm stark
I've
ass
been
naked.
naked in front of him twice, so
Mm-hmm.
just join the nudity club.
Pretty much. It's like, this is what I look like, this is what you look like. That's fair. So, I just go on the basis of,
Yeah.
this is what I do. I, unfortunately, follow a path that is going to be soaked in blood and mayhem. But I yearn for the path of the Aesir, the great war gods of old. They are not always soaked in blood. And my path is more of defense than it is of wrath. That's why I went and did what I did. That's why I initially stood in front of Saul when we first went into the assault. What I did, I atoned for. And I appreciate your judgment now. But I'm just saying that be as mad at me as you want, but doesn't change that we're still a team until you tell me otherwise.
I just don't know if I can trust somebody who is so careless. That's my issue. Because when you go into battle, you're supposed to trust everyone around you to be able to not kill you. And
Oh, that's entirely fair. And I appreciate that, and that's also why I don't usually use that crossbow unless I go hunting. Because
so
I
why
like
would
to
you
aim.
suddenly use it? You could have made it to him. You could have done anything, but you decided to use a crossbow instead.
Unfortunately, that was an issue where I miscalculated what was going on and made a costly error, and I atoned for it. That's why I just let Saul kill me.
I'm aware.
You have no idea. You have no idea that Saul killed Nar. You were downstairs when
She
he
heard the
mentioned.
noise.
Yeah, I
and
think-
I
saw
heard
stuff.
the noise.
Yeah, you heard the noise, but you
I
have no
heard the
idea what happened.
panic.
Okay.
I heard the noise, I heard the panic, and
Uh-huh.
I see the scar. I'm pretty sure I
Ah,
can
okay.
put three
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, you can put two
So
together.
that's what he said. It's like, I've done what my tribe had deemed law in those eyes. And as a noble, I would assume that you understood that rules of cultures, even though we
Can I just
might
say
not be
one
as
thing, Nar?
civilized as you.
Can I just say one thing?
Go ahead.
You were disbanded from your tribe, and the closest thing to a tribe that you have now is us, right?
Right.
So now start thinking about it, what we would do. Stop talking about what your tribe did. You're no longer a part of them. You're part of us now. So now, start thinking like us, please.
Fair.
And I know that
Yes.
that hurts, that stings so deeply, because I know what it feels like to lose family. And you just come down here and show me that you're naked and that I can trust you and all that. But I'm supposed to be reading this letter, you see, and finding out what happened truly to my family. And you're kind of prohibiting that. So if you can just give me a few minutes to calm down. Yes, I am still mad at you, but give me a few minutes to calm down. I've said my piece. I've heard you talk. I've seen your scars and your naked orc tiefling body. But I need a few minutes, please. Because if there's
And I
one thing
just-
I can do better than you, it is control my anger.
Just kind of crack my jaw a little bit and go, all right. And I go ahead and walk into the kitchen,
Mm-hmm. You see Aaron Wynn eating there?
and I just kind of look over to him and say, sup, and I start boiling water.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, I'm not in the building. When I said I was leaving to look for food, I mean like I'm heading back to the market.
Okay,
'Cause
so
I'm
There's
not.
nobody in the kitchen.
okay, there's
I'm not
communication.
joining any. I'm not joining any arguments over who did or did not kill people. Like
Okay.
I did my job, and I'm getting yelled at, so I'm leaving, and I'm getting soup.
Okay, so yeah, so Nar, by the time you enter the kitchen, there's nobody there. You hit some water.
Yeah.
All right, there is
Paul
a.
shows up
I boil it.
eventually with the garbage bin as he's trying to clean up the bathroom of all the broken furniture.
Okay, so Sheena as
He's
well
like,
is
"Oh,
with
yeah,
you.
Nar, I didn't mean to kill you while seeking satisfaction. I just didn't think Cord would literally deem you unworthy and smite you.
I just went ahead and shrugged and say, I'm making tea. You want a glass?
Oh yeah, I'll take a glass. I'm busy cleaning the bathroom.
Okay.
That's fine. Once you finish, the tea will be ready.
Okay, Saul grabs a broomstick and stuff, and then heads back. Nerissa, as you're looking at the letter, you notice that the amulet itself is glowing on the
Okay.
floor.
I'm not going to touch it until I can have one of the two wizards identify it. So,
okay.
I'm just gonna read for a few moments. I'm a very slow reader.
Okay.
Giving
good.
you some heads
Okay.
up.
All right. So yeah. Okay. Give your time. Take your time. So yeah, Saul and Sheena, what you're doing as Mom Eza is just the kids at this moment are awake and are groggy, rubbing their eyes. Says, "What happened?" And you see the little girl with hagging what appears to be a bunny, with yellow blonde hair, light pink dress, approaching you guys. And Mom Eza stops them and says, "Nothing to see here," and just pushes them back in the room. And looks at both of you and says, "Fix this, please, now." And she just, escorts the children. Leaving the two of you cleaning the bathroom. Nor, what about you? What are you doing? Just sitting...
I brewed the tea. I made 2 glasses, and I wait for him to come down, and I sip my tea.
Okay,
Saul's attempting to fix the bathroom.
Okay,
And in fix, I mean get rid of all the debris.
that's gonna take time because there's fallen pieces of wood from both the ceiling and the roof, and the floor is shattered basically. There's also broken glass, and the bathtub behind where Nar used to be is broken in half.
Well, Saul takes like a rag, ties it on his head, runs downstairs, takes a giant swig of the tea, says thanks Nar, and then puts on his cleaning face as he has to, clean the bathroom.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna need mending for some of that.
Erwin, as you're looking at the market, just chopping an apple while walking, looking at the city, it's wee hours of the morning at this time. It's very late, around, I would say, around 2 a.m. in the morning. As you're walking, you hear a boy trying to whistle to you. You look in the alley and you see a boy and gesturing you to go to come in.
Might as well check it out. Why not?
Okay,
I'm armed to the teeth. I've got 8 daggers on my person.
Okay, as you approach him, the boy looks around him, trying to see if there's anyone else around, and looks at you and says, "You're from that group, right? The group from the one that apparently at the academy, and then I saw you with the elder at one point, so you're probably dealing with the elder. Something to do with Mr. Nicholson? The mines?"
That might be me. Why? Who's asking?
I was hired by Hazel. You know who that is. Do you remember?
That's the redhead, right? That wanted to kill that one dude we brought back?
No, that's a different girl. I forgot her name. Hazel is your what you call that ability of yours that involves connections with guilds.
Oh, my criminal contact.
Yeah, one of your criminal contact, which is Hazel. I forget. Hazel Francis. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Okay, so yeah, at this point, Sheena, you're just reading books.
Yeah, I'm going through the stuff that I got.
Oh, from Ivaran? You don't, the spell books, if you look at the spell book, most of them are necromancy. So,
I also have a close that I can do the, you said I need to look at, so I'll probably end up doing identify, and especially with the knife dagger thing.
Okay, I would say from this time, if you're looking at the items, let me just, you have, what you call, as you spend time identifying them, I would say the robe is called, one moment as I'm looking here, where is it? Person or oh, nope. Okay, so the robe is called Khadgar's robe. So I'm gonna search that. One moment. Oh no, not that. Stupid. So Khadgar's robes. This is what you find. I might as well as you identify them. There you go. That's the robe, and then you identify the boots, which is a boots of nimble running. I think that's on DnD Beyond. You will see that it's called boots of nimble running. What it does is it adds 5 feet of movement if you wear those boots. What you call, as you note, one thing that I could also note to you, Sheena or Katie, some items when you wear them requires attunement. You can only wear items that has with attunement that is maximum of 3. So you can only wear items that has attunement. You can only wear 3 items that has attunement in them. Otherwise, the rest none. So if you have to if you're gonna wear another attunement item, whether it's a necklace, an armor, a shield, a helmet, you have to unattune or unattune to 1 item. So you can only wear 3 items with attunement. So the robe is attunement. Armani, is the boots attuned? The boots of nimble running? I think not. I could be wrong.
I would have to do a quick Google search because I don't have that many items memorized.
Yeah, so do I.
So just do a quick Google search real quick.
Yeah. So you also
So
see.
you have on there, hold on, you have armor there, clothes, but then uncommon. What is uncommon? The armor that he's wearing? Is it the
there's
That's its rarity.
yeah. So it is something
Basically
you don't
how
see in
rare
the
of an
market.
item this is.
Yeah. So there's common, which is something you could buy technically in a blacksmith or in a shop. Uncommon is something you don't see very often. There's rare, which is very rare. Basically going on a temple or a tomb. And there's very rare, and there's legendary, which belongs to a god, a deity, a giant dragon. So there's 5 types of one. So the more
so the Khadgar's robe is considered armor. It's an uncommon type of clothing or
and
armor.
and it's an attunement that requires a spellcaster to wear it. So only a spellcaster can attune to it, and it adds to your AC. So rather than your typical AC, your armor class, if you wear this, you get the AC equals to 10 plus your intelligence and your wisdom modifiers.
So Tina, what's your intellect and wisdom modifiers?
My modifiers are intelligence and wisdom.
Yeah, but what are they? What's the plus numbers next to them?
+6 intelligence, and then you mean in the ability area. Oh yeah, that's a 4 for intelligence, 1 for wisdom.
Okay, so then if you put this armor on, you'd have an AC of 15.
Okay.
So that means enemies would have to roll 15 or higher to hit you.
Okay.
And the boots, I'll post the boots. The boots doesn't require attunement, so you can wear that even without worrying if it's attunement or not. The daggers is called Shadowglass daggers. I'm gonna send it to you message because this is free. This is what you call. This is wait. What you call. Sorry. Wait. One moment. I'm thinking. Angelica. No, that's not. So Narisa, no, that is not Blackwood's wife. That is a different person. So you're not sure who that is. but she claims who she is. So that's up to you what you want to think about that. So are you done reading? Let me know. You guys, there's...
Yeah, I am. I'm just a little confused. Like,
So yeah. So that is not related to any member of the Blackwood family. So you have no idea who that is, but it is claiming to be what you believe to be claiming to be. So you're not sure.
okay. So then I obviously don't trust it because...
But yeah, I would say, yeah, you can take that. I'll let you think that. You still have the notebook, by the way, which I almost forgot. One moment. Okay. So I'm guessing you're leaving the necklace. It's still there. It's glowing, doing nothing. So are you reading the notebook as well, or the journal rather? If only I could see it. Narissa?
Yeah?
Are you reading the journal as well?
I
Or-
would, yes, start reading the journal.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to you as well. So there are, you see, basically the journal contains a bunch of notes, research from your father's adventures. So you just see geography of plants and charts, but there's also a diary, dates, two of which are the most recent, the last two dates basically. So I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it that to you. All right. So Sheena, yeah. Let me just check. So I'm gonna send you the. So yeah, because you were young, Narissa, you have no idea basically what happened. You do know that your village was wiped out by fire, for whatever reason, or if anyone even survived other than you, you have no clue. But that's basically what you see. You do know that you do know that the parents were both with you at the village when that happened. So yeah. All right. So Sheena, the daggers, I'm gonna send it to you because that's you feel that the dagger itself is necrotic.
Okay.
You feel a dark energy on it as you touch it. It has a black crystal as a blade and a black hilt. Where is it? Basically, yes. One moment. There you go. And sent. Yeah, I sent it to you. So that's the daggers. So there's basically two sets of them. Or one pair basically. Sorry.
Okay.
You also find I'm pretty sure you guessed that the red potion is a greater healing potion. So that's also in DnD Beyond. You can easily see that.
Right.
And the blue potion is I believe to be the potion is a potion of magic restoration.
Oh.
So technically, this is also I'm gonna send it in chat. This is also what you call a homebrewed item. So I'm not sure you're not gonna find that on DnD Beyond. But the greater is on DnD Beyond. What else are items? So you have that. What else? What? The key is not magical in any shape, way, or form. It's just a key. You have the daggers. You have the robes. You have the necklace as well. The amulet is also not magical, and the spell book is magical. You can technically replace that with your spells, using that, technically ripping the pages of the necromantic spells. And if you have mending, technically you can just mend your spells in it. I will allow that. So basically, Enduring Spellbook, what it does is it's immune to fire and water, so you can literally swim in underwater with that spellbook, and it will not burn in fire.
Okay.
So unless I'm missing something, I think that's all of it.
Okay.
So the Enduring Spellbook is also not an attunement item, so you don't have to worry about that being an attunement. The only attunement item is the robes, basically.
Okay.
All right, Erwin, the boy is talking
Yes.
to you. He mentions the name Hazel Francis. I think I put that in the chat already.
You did?
Yeah. Okay. So Hazel Francis, as you know, is what you call a tiefling informant, a female tiefling informant. The boy looks at you and says, she has information for you. You might want to see him when you have the time at the tavern outside the docks, basically. The docks is if you look at the map, the nearest docks there at the Seashell Bay Harbor, I forget what it's, or the tavern, that's what he's pointing it.
Alrighty, I suppose I could head that way.
Oh, he's not there currently. She's not there currently. She's currently there during the daytime. Normally she has other businesses to attend during the evening or the wee hours of the morning. But she'll let you know if she gets the time. I'll probably visit you again if I find you, hopefully. Well, that's it. Peace out. And he just turns around and runs, vanishing from the dark alley.
Alrighty. I'll just head to the docks and wait for this person. I've got nothing better to do at the moment.
Okay. So, Narissa, one thing that none of the names here doesn't, while reading the journal, none of the names there look familiar to you other than, let me just check the dates. So basically, the names there are the month, the date, and the year. So this happened about more or less 15 years. Or the last entry happened more or less, I think this is the year is currently 895 or 892. So this happened more or less 15 years. And I would say
I didn't know I was that old. I thought I was still 14.
Oh no, this journal, you don't know how old the journal is, but unless I'm... Oh, okay. So,
I mean, I reached maturity 4 years ago, and yes, I am technically like the appearance of a 20-year-old, but my age is 14.
So, change that. So this happened, I would say, sorry, I did not get that.
That's fine.
I would say this happened I would say 5 years, more or less 5 years. So remove the 10 there. Sorry. 5 years after what happened to the Blackwood. So I'll give you that. You don't know about let me just check see if anything else is missing. So the champion, you don't know anything about the champion.
Mm-hmm.
That does not ring a bell to you. But you have heard the name Draconia. So that's that. Yeah, pretty much that's that. Alright, so I'm guessing by this time you have finished reading.
Yep, before I touch the amulet, I'm going to ask either Sheena or Saul if they can cast Identify on it.
Okay, so as you guys are cleaning the bathroom, the best you can, you guys, both of you, hear a footstep as Narissa, holding what appears to be a book, the envelope, and an amulet on her hands, approaches to you.
I wouldn't have touched it.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I would've
you're
just
just
left it
leaving
there.
it. Okay, so approaching you with the book and I guess the envelope. And you just see them brooming and trying to fix the bedroom. What appears that looks like a tornado hit it. Okay, so and Sheena, you just see Narissa there.
So, what's going on, Narisa? Why aren't you touching the necklace? Why aren't you picking it
No,
up?
you don't know that there's a
I'll
necklace. Sheena, you do.
Oh, I
you-
thought that I was there.
Wait,
That
you
I
were?
walked up to her.
Wait, you did? I thought it was only Nar. Okay, now I'm confused.
Oh no! I thought just now the.
No, she's not holding the necklace. You don't see her holding a necklace.
Okay, because you told me I'd already done all this stuff in the library and figured everything out, so there's no need for me to be in the library anymore. So
Yeah.
I'd probably.
Yeah, but you're at the library, which is in the second floor. Narissa opened the
Right.
envelope at the ground floor at the living room.
Oh, she's down below. Okay.
Yep. So
Alright.
you have no idea.
So
Okay.
I would walk up to Sheena and Saul and hold out the envelope and be like, do not touch it, just identify it.
Okay.
Okay, you cast identify.
Yep.
Okay, take that at your spell slot. So, the magic is cast by the magic has a level. Let me just say. The magic. Let me just seek the school of magic. I have to review on this one as well. So the magic has a level 20. A powerful spell, this level enchantment spell. That can basically has some sort of arcane lock, but rather than locking something, it opens something. So it's an enchantment spell that is specified to open something. Whatever that something is, you don't know, but it is cast by a level 20 magic user. You could feel, as you're identifying it, you could feel the radiant energy emanating from this amulet. It's glowing with this faint but very powerful yellow light. Nothing necrotic or evil about it. So yeah.
All right. That's all that we get from it. From the identify, we can just tell how strong the person was as far as their ability.
You know that it's cast by a powerful spellcaster. You know that it's like arcane lock, but rather than locking something, its purpose is to open something instead. So you know arcane lock is a spell that involves locking something, whether a password or a spell. This one probably has the purpose of trying to open that has arcane lock or open something in general. Whatever that is, you have no idea. But other than that, that's what you detect.
I'm gonna turn to Saul and ask, do you have that spell that makes you see like auras of evil and good things?
Unfortunately, I do not.
I only have the protection against good and evil.
Okay. You guys like kind of wish we could detect it because I really just am feeling super iffy about even touching it because I don't know if this is gonna curse me for my life. So.
Also, both of you have no idea what's going on, Sheena and Saul. You just see Narissa points to a necklace, identify that, that's it. There's no, because you guys didn't know what the letter or what the journal contains. Other than it has Narissa's name on it. So, yeah.
So we don't see the necklace at this point.
Oh no,
or
you
we
see the necklace, but you have no idea what the necklace is for, where it came from, how it got there. Why is Narissa eager to identify this, and why is she terrified from it?
Right. Okay.
So you don't know the story behind that. You just see it lying on the living room floor. Identify that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What else? What are you guys doing? As
Trying to think.
Nerissa, Saul.
Yeah.
There's only one thing to do now. You touch it.
What?
Okay.
Touch it.
Okay, you touch it, nothing happens.
Okay.
It's an amulet. You poke it, nothing happens. It's still glowing. You have no idea why, but it's just glowing.
I put it.
Saul
around my
says,
neck.
like, if you really are trying to test your luck, attempt to attune to it. You know how to attune to something, right?
I put it around my neck and attempt to attune to it.
Okay, okay, you treat it. It feels like a normal necklace. You don't feel anything different other than it's a necklace.
Okay.
So you might have to take time, but you have no idea.
I'm not dying.
Sorry, well, Saul.
Nope, nothing. You don't feel anything weird or anything instantaneous that is happening to you. It's just glowing in your chest as you're wearing it in your. You now see there is where this golden chain necklace that has a sun amulet that has runes engraved in it and a ruby in the middle, and it's glowing yellow bright light, faint light. You have no idea what that necklace is and how it got there, other than now she has it.
It just seems to me if it's meant to unlock, maybe the stone is supposed to fit into something and then you twist it. I don't know. That's weird.
That's a possibility. Alright, what do you guys do? Nar, what are you doing as you're, I would say, you're finished eating whatever snacks you have?
Yeah, I just finished my tea, and then I go ahead and go upstairs, gather my stuff, put my clothes on,
Uh-huh.
and come back down.
Uh-huh.
And I'm guessing Nerissa is still pondering her stuff.
I would
Oh,
say
but they
you
all seem to
you
be
would
doing-
meet them at the bathroom where Saul smite you because, or no, at the living room rather, because they're in the living room. Sorry. So yeah, you would see them at the living room, Saul and Sheena, and now you see Nerissa wearing this necklace that she was terrified before.
Okay. I
Okay.
just kind of give her space.
Okay, so you see Nar just approaches you guys, turns around, and then walks the other way. All right, so what are you guys doing?
Yep. No, I don't like walk away. I just keep my distance.
Okay, so
because
you're just
she wanted-
stopping. Okay.
Yep. She wanted space, so I'm giving her space.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Nerissa, Saul, Sheena.
After Saul cleans up the bathroom the best he could, or after, yeah, he's heading to bed because it's
Okay.
late and he's only human.
Okay, so Sheena and
Yeah.
Nerissa, that leaves the two of you, and I guess Nar is just standing in the corner.
Yep.
Keeping. You're not sure what happened, but
Couch and start
but-
laying down and
Yeah.
continue
I start
to
laying
sleep.
down too on the other couch and I'm just ready to nod off
Uh,
and go to bed.
okay,
I'll have
so.
the journal on my chest and yeah.
Okay, so I would say what you call, as you guys are sleeping, and I guess Erwin is heading to the docks. Nerissa falling asleep with the journal on tuck on her chest. Erwin feels like shit. Saul feels like shit, and I guess Nar at this time. By the time Nerissa goes to bed, you just shrugs and then go straight to bed as well, as you have a rough day as well.
Yep.
And yeah, with that being said, that is where we're gonna end tonight's episode.